Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DK64Randomizer.com. Season 4, we're in Qualifier number 3 for our Season 4 tournament, and we've got an absolute barn burner for you. We got Charles, we got Generic. It's gonna be good. Two veterans. Charles, one of the top dogs. Might be number one on the ladder. Maybe. Don't hold me to that. And Generic, he's been around the block, he knows his stuff. It's gonna be a good one for you. I am LaRock, I will be on the mic for you today, and I am joined by one Solid Bones. How you doing, Chief?
I'm doing great. How's everyone else doing? I am excited to see some donk. It's a little bit earlier for me. It's 12 it's just hit noon. I've got my cup of coffee. Hope everyone's settling down and is excited to watch some good old Season 4 action. Like you said, it's only the second qualifier.
Woohoo! Let's look at our start real quick so they can get going, because we are just about ready. Interesting little start here. Some nice stuff some nice action to work with. If Ash were here, she'd be talking about how the rabbit race is like an inch away.
Yeah, basically guaranteed.
Yeah, basically.
You think about it, it's basically Sphere Zero at this point in Oxygen. Funky Kong is missing. Funky Kong, a little bit more value because nowadays, you know, the forest gate is open. If that's early on, that could be a pretty early on check that is denied. So we're going to have to be on the lookout for old Funky. We've been missing for a while now. We were starting out with bongos as well. Pretty rad.
That's nice. That's nice. Couldn't need it for him. And we have DK, so we can, like, actually make something work with that. We'll see how it goes. It appears the gang is ready. So we will get kicked off in just a moment. Timer's ticking. Lock in. Qualifier number 3. You can only score points for 7 qualifiers, and I think this is Charles' third. This might be Generic's second or third. It might be his third. I'm not sure. But these guys are in the mix for points. They want to get the algorithm for points rewards top 5 most. So top 5 is the dream. We'll see how they do.
You see that we're rocking the horrifying tiny head mode. Love to see it. DK looks like a thumb dog. I don't know what to say.
That's a very minor, a lesser disco chunky, if you will.
We're just gonna take a picture of the banana fairy going straight into the first level. What are we working with? It's going to be Galleon first. Interesting. Obviously, options are a little bit more limited here without that. Pretty nice if he had it. Never lucky.
We can get in, though. Let's see what this hint door says. Okay, because Splat and Factory for tinies, so we gotta keep an eye out for Factory. Because Splats and Factory are also pretty easy to get, except for the one that isn't, so we'll see.
Immediately a little bit of a path divergence here. We do have one of our gamers moving into Galleon, whereas Charles is moving on over to Castle, getting more hints. We got a first Gigapath hint. That was very fast. Did you get a screenshot
Big
on that?
one. I got that one. Alright, 5-door temple. Path to key 3. Diddy phase, chunky phase, and tiny phase. So we know our K rule immediately. Pretty nice. Keep an eye out for the 5-door temple. I have to give it some time. We can get into Castle and Galleon, and I think I do like Castle a little more. Oh, we can get a helm order. Oh. Donkey tiny. Perfect.
Which is nice because we already have bongos.
Yeah.
Getting off the checklist.
I think I like Castle a little more here. It's a little tricky to do anything without diving in Galleon. You can get a look at the shops, and that's not too bad. You got the cactus over here. Just not.
Yeah, but you're also kind of broke right now. Right, we haven't gotten any like Rambo coins. Get these $4 and that's about it.
Yeah. Kind of broke, I'm afraid.
Dude, look at DK. I can't, man. Literally looks like one of the thumb guys from that Spy Kids movie.
Oh, they've both got chunkies with tiny heads. That's so funny. Like, man, I don't know what the range on that roll is, but wow, it's small. Chunky has 0 thoughts running through his brain right now. That's alright.
Absolutely not.
Or maybe he has
a little bit lower too because of the crate not being in here.
Maybe he's got a singular thought going through his head. Well, crates aren't in the season, so we don't even need to worry about it. Oh, we got a potion out in the library. Monkey port.
Monkey port in the library. Look at that.
Maybe we need that. Let's see. I didn't see anything on Funky, but I wasn't paying too much attention. Candy doesn't have anything either. We don't have Funky, which is a little awkward. Maybe when one of them pays him a visit, we'll figure out where he is, but Let's see from here. Pretty nice castle spawn, to be honest. Top of the castle gives you a lot of flexibility on how you want to route it. And just like that, Generic's out. There's nothing to do in Galleon. It's a fast visit, but you didn't really get anything out of it, so off we go.
Yeah, such a better castle start, honestly, than vanilla, right? Top of castle lets you just strategically strike so many more parts of the map.
Yeah. Yeah, you're actually just an airstrike. You just drop exactly where you want to be.
Yep. What are we getting through the window? Just a banana.
You hit up your Fortnite lobby. Hey, boys, where are we dropping? Library? Amen.
You go straight to library, dude. Strong Kong? Never heard of it.
Museum ain't got nothing for us. Lots of money, I suppose. Yeah, I guess with no rainbow coin, really, it's you gotta really stretch your coins, I guess.
I actually like that routing from Charles to get a peek there. Because we have a couple of coins down on the bottom side, but like I said earlier, we're broke Kongs.
We're broke.
Scraping together.
Poor. I mean, we're like 3 minutes in and haven't seen a rainbow coin yet. They're coming. They're coming. You gotta just believe in the heart of the coins, I guess.
I always think of a very early DK64 randomizer seed. Diddy can be found by Tiny and Japes.
Alright, on the lookout for Japes.
Very early randomizer seed that Spike Vegeta was doing, where back when Trough and Scoff was like very frequently necessary all the time. And it was like 7 bananas, and you had to switch to every Kong to pay it. And he's like, I really got to use every Kong to foot this bill. And I just think about that all the time whenever you're like really scraping together. We are doing the long and lonely path here on the side of Charles for the yellow bananas.
Yeah, it's a little too early to be skipping metal checks, because like one of these could be your progression key, and the hint is like in another door in castle. You may as well just do this. I feel like it just makes too much sense to do it.
Yeah.
Especially because you know it's free. Oh, hello. We'll take a dive in.
Hello. That's helpful.
That's pretty nice. It's in a pretty sizable region, though, so it might be a little tricky to hint it. Cabin Isle Dirt, which means we need Shockwave. Hey, look, it's... Okay, that's not Shockwave.
Fine swinging. That Kasplat, always loaded.
The Lonely Isle. Not much to do with Vines at the moment, I'm afraid. I mean, Galleon Kasplat... The Vines Kasplat is actually pretty good. No info on whether or not Vines is useful. It's just another check in the books. Something to keep in mind, I suppose. There's 2 more doors. We saw the TNS, so there's 2 more hints coming our way in Castle. That's what's really nice about Castle, especially with a good spawn in Castle. You just run around, get a ton of info, get a ton of easy checks, and then you're loaded to bear for the future. Diving lets us into level 4 as well, so.
It's funny what a difference just changing the colors of the switch were for the randomizer, huh? Of making Castle be from like the least accessible stage to like, oh, it's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, the vanilla game gives you slam, and they're like, you're gonna use this sucker. Here's your red slam. There's all of them.
Just a banana fairy and the slide puzzle there. Nothing big. Moving on.
Oh, poor. Unlucky.
Unlucky. I'm telling you, man, we're scraping together. Also, that was some real Kong to Kong communication with those head sizes there.
They're really putting their heads together. All, like, 2 ounces of them.
Single thought between them.
Alright. Factory shops to key 4. Hopefully that's not funky. That'd be an easy key.
Yeah, he's on vacation.
Could be our next key. If factory's level 4 and we can just dive to it, then that could be our first key. We do kind of need that hinted at some point. Oh boy, here we go.
Blast.
Second item in the underground is Blast. Pretty good item, too. It's not needed for K-Roll, because we know we don't have a donkey phase. Okay, big time. Here we go. So this could be diving or Blast. Key 3, Key 7, Diddy K-Roll, Chunky K-Roll, Tiny K-Roll, and Kongs. Okay, yeah. I would wager diving because we have a Galleon early, but it could be Blast still.
It could be Blast. I would say it's leaning diving, right? It'd be very funny if we immediately just did like the Blast for the tree here and it gave us something insane.
It would give us nothing because we can't even do anything with it. Like, you can get in the tree, but you can't do anything. No coconut means you can't check like a splat.
Sometimes you just want to go on the tree for fun. You ever think about that?
Yeah, maybe actually. You know, do it. Let's do it. Let's do the worst blast course in the game for fun. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Is that the worst one? I actually think I hate the forest one more.
Yeah, the forest one is really long and super annoying. The caves one has grown. The caves one has grown on me like a tumor, but.
The castle one is brutal because A, you don't really know what you're like. You don't know if it's for nothing, and B, it's like not that bad until it is.
Forest one's
this feels like you just get stuck in the cycle, you know.
The forest one's really long too. Ooh, and it's blast to get to the top. So blast is guaranteed to be path to key 8, which means it is actually diving that is our big path hinted item. So we can scratch that hint off. We now know it's pointing to diving on the path to a whole bunch of stuff, which makes a lot of sense for a galleon trip. And Generic is right back there.
Very easy logic deduction there.
But Charles wants to see what level 4 is. It is a 17 cost forest, so we're not getting in there anytime soon. A foolish creme is not bad. There's a fair bit of info there. Big path hint. Storage 3. Okay, so storage kind of splits off a little bit. E3, Diddy K roll, Tiny K roll, and did I also say Kongs? Checking that. And it did say Kongs. Okay. Huh. So maybe it's like a diving minigame in storage. Like it could be like the Diddy bonus barrel or something.
Could be. That would be very clean. But you know how randomizer tends to be.
it's never so simple.
That'd be great. I mean, we would all love it if everything just worked out and fit neatly and so.
A diving minigame itself is not particularly likely, right? It has to be in the bonus barrel and requires diving. And, okay, never mind. Here's something else that's huge. R&D. Okay, factory appears to be loaded, so we need to get there, like, now. 3, 5, 7, 8. Diddy K roll, Chunky K roll, Tiny K roll, and Kongs. So just everything. And change.
Just everything casually.
Yeah. So that could be like a... I don't even know. Like a coconut, maybe? That's just a really good item, whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever it is clearly load-bearing.
And now we know factory locks key 5, so it has to be key 2. Or it has to be level 2, because we find key 1 to get into factory. Because we're out of keys. We're out of level opening keys. Because factory has both key 5 and key 4 in a guaranteed. So where's key 1? Maybe our galleon hints will tell us. Been pretty good so far.
I mean, we've just been getting hinted big megapath, and we've even had ways to like deduce what it's actually hinting at, which is
generous.
More than you can ask for sometimes.
Yeah, it's very kind of you, game. Very kind of you. Thank you very much.
I expect it to wear off very soon.
More of those, please.
See, because the big question, Elrock, is how does the rabbit fit into all this?
Yeah, how do we make the rabbit work? Yeah, that's quite.
Let's say we have the trombone. Yes, hold on.
Yeah. But we gotta wait for the training hint to roll in, and then it's like, oh boy, here we go. Sprint is on. We'll put sprint on the path to something funny. All right, fresh hint. Wow, that's very funny. I bet Isles Cranky sells key 1. Wouldn't that be a shocker?
That would, chat, I'll bet you all of my channel points that Isles Cranky might have key 1, but I'm not sure.
Perhaps. We kind of needed it too. We were running out of options because we can't get into forest yet. And yeah, there it is. All right, well.
Yeah, we don't have slop wave, so obviously
simple as
changes things. Wow, it's key 1. That's crazy.
Is that actually a last location? Were we out of like medals to do? Yeesh.
We definitely couldn't do anything more in
I think we kind of were out of options, huh? And he drains your cash for it. Unlucky.
Yeah, it's one of those funny seeds where I feel like you kind of like wipe your brow and you're like, I think I like got coins. Like there's a reality where like I didn't get as many.
Yeah, you thought you got coins. Not anymore, buddy. See ya. Generic's going to the back to get more money because I don't know.
I mean, after that, right?
He's got a healthy pile.
We started from the bottom, now we here, and then we back at the bottom, dude. We gotta work our way back up.
So here's our factory. Plenty of information to get here. Oh, it's 6 GBs. Just kidding.
Owned. Is that Jape Slime?
6 GBs is a bit of a problem. Charles can make it because he's got 5 GBs in a blueprint. Generic is short. He's at 4 GBs and nothing. So he needs to find 2 GBs. This could ruin his life. This is pretty bad.
Wait, no, he's got a... Wait, no, never mind. He's got a tiny blueprint.
That's a tiny
Sorry,
blueprint.
That's good as nothing. I'm
Turn
so
that in.
sorry.
So now he looks at that forest B locker
Dude.
like, what? That's horrible. I wonder where those extra GBs came from, but you just had to stretch so hard to get them.
Surely Forest will be better. Oh, no.
I'm kidding. There's one. All right, something out of the sprint cage is helpful. He's not out of the woods yet, but it is certainly helpful.
But wait, Elrock. Surely he can't get this. He doesn't have a rank stat sprint.
Donkey fast.
What?
Yes.
This Kong is fast.
He puts on his zebra cosplay and just runs over there.
I enjoy that Donkey Kong throughout the games tends to be like an S in every stat kind of character, you know? Like, he tends to be really fast and powerful and have no flaws, and I appreciate that about him.
He's a gorilla! Like, have you seen gorillas in real life? They'll mess you up, man! Like, they are...
They kind of have an SNL stat, you're right.
They got moves!
They're like a D&D barbarian in real life.
A little bit. And Charles getting the bad news that it's a 6, and he's like, gotta go. And now Generic is out of options. It was a crown for the fairy on the top of Carmile, so he's just gotta go crawling back to some level, just like, alright. Show me something to do, I guess. Blah.
Dude, with that tiny head, Snide looks like a ferret in like a bodysuit. Like poking out.
It's like 2 ferrets in a trench coat.
Yeah, exactly. He's a weasel, right?
So I think the difference here might have been maybe Charles got to like buy something off of Cranky because he had money on his first trip in a galleon.
Yeah, I think he bought a blueprint off him. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Generic did.
Or just bought something off any of these shopkeepers, I guess. Could have done it.
Very funny spawn point, by the way. Kind of a troll one, to be honest.
Oh, Generic saw that this DK bonus barrel was a GB and was like, I don't want to do it. And now he's like, well, I guess I have to do it now.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Let's just hope it's not a bad one, because that means they put him behind.
Yeah, at least it's not a blueprint, but... Whoa. Diving minigame, of course. Of course. Put the diving minigames underwater, why don't you? Alright, but we've got action in factories, so let's see what we can make work. We're looking at shops, we're looking at storage, we're looking at R&D, so nothing here. Cool. I've jumped the gun, if you will. Oh, there's storage. Nothing yet. It's more likely going to be something easier. Well, actually, I have no idea.
Check where the funky man is?
Nope,
Do
not on
we
Funky.
check where he is yet? Sorry.
Funky's in forest somewhere.
Right, okay.
It's good that the key is in there because we don't have Funky. So that means the key is probably going to be on Frankie or Candy. It could be like an item or something, but pretty likely there. Alright, enough
Good news,
action.
Generic has scraped together the 6 bananas off the floor for nourishment. We'll be able to go into factory.
That's going to be super annoying for a lot of people, I think. That is a really inconveniently costed factory.
It's an annoying banana cost, and it's an annoying coin cost early on.
Yeah,
it's kind of like really bottlenecked.
It's like taxing your coins to like buy enough GBs to get in.
Ooh, can we do it, chat? Come on, count to 16.
Oh,
I
well.
believe in you.
Charles. Oh, brother Charles. Brother man hit the 9 when he was hitting the 6.
What do we do if the player didn't do it, not the chat?
Oh. That's crushing. That's like mental damage. How is he going to recover from this?
Whoa, chat's actually doing it. Let's go, 7. Dad, gosh darn it. We were doing so well.
Nice. Oh, violent testing. Here we go. This is balloon locked, but that's not going to stop our protagonists.
That is like one of the softest balloon block locks. Like, that's like you give that to your 7-year-old cousin, and they're like, oh, I just jumped in.
Yeah, usually you like use the door frame to get in. Charles just DK kicked in there. He's just...
Charles is a gamer.
It's like the equivalent of just kicking down the door. Just like, get me in.
You know, outside of the one rascal in chat, and there was one other misnumber, that was pretty good. I would give you guys like a B+ on that.
Many contributors. You've done good work, team. You have proven you can count better. You can press 6 instead of 9. Wait. Oh, I think so. Using the door frame needs like a really small Kong, so you need like a Diddy or a Tiny, or maybe a Lanky can fit there too. And Generic doesn't have that, so he's just not even gonna bother trying with that. He's just gonna wait till he gets another Kong before that potion, which is strong Kong, which is garbage. So we're probably not really worried about that anyway.
That's funny. That could have been like slightly paid off for Charles, but it's funny that it was immediately like, cares? Oh my gosh! And then over here's coconut. That is very likely.
Hey, what do you know? Did I not call coconut in R&D? Bang.
You did?
That's got to be our item for sure. Coconut is like so useful to like everything. We also got a Mills hint. A pretty minor Mills hint, all things considered. Key 3, Diddy K roll, Tiny K roll. Probably needs whatever's in storage. Maybe the thing in storage needs coconut, which I suppose would also need grab, maybe. Maybe it's just right here in the middle of the room? No? It could be blast locked. It doesn't have to be coconut locked.
Because right now we don't know really what Blast is pointing to, right? It wasn't hinted directly.
Right. We know Blast to be not hinted as of yet. We know it to be Way of the Horde, but we also know it to not be hinted yet.
I think you take that banana. That's a cool quick check.
Oh my lord, the path hints do not stop coming here. We're getting so many big hints. Center and Beanstalk, Key 3, Key 5, Diddy K roll, Tiny K roll, Kongs. Wow, that's a big one. That's probably not Chunky Minecart. It's more likely that like Coconut locks. Well, it could be like Coconut locks like Shockwave, Coconut locks like Chunky Barrels. All right, there's Tiny. Tiny is easy to get, no problem. It was one of these Yurka Splats. I think that was our last, or we had 2 chances left. It was this guy and then the guy at base of production. So we got Tiny, no problem. Thank God. We were kind of in trouble.
I was gonna say, you know, let's do like the little eyebrow raise here. I'm hearing Beanstalk.
Maybe like a bean for Key 3? There's a lot of stuff on the path to Key 3 now. Well, actually, Cave's main to Key 3. What's our big locked item there? It would be like... Normally, it would be like... Probably like the Twirl Cave is probably the most locked item. That could work. Mini Twirl. Maybe... The Beetle Race could work, but that's just a balloon away at this point, which doesn't really seem likely. We did indeed find our Key 4 here, so no muss, no fuss. We got another level. Thank you, Cranky. Very cool.
Honestly, nice. The seed was kind of getting a little claustrophobic.
Yeah, given that there's so many like Diddy tiny paths shared with Key 3, it's hard to say whether it's mini or like Rocket Barrel for like the Pillar Kasplat for our Cave's main item. That makes it a little bit tricky to read. But that does give us a pretty good end point for Key 3, just somewhere in main caves. Hopefully. Worst case scenario is just like a stray requirement in main caves, and then you take Key 3 to like Check Legends or something silly. Haha, funny.
Haha, that would be so... I would laugh so hard, Elrock.
I know.
I'd have a good one.
I mean, I have to like...
That would go straight on the TikTok.
Look, we haven't properly cursed a seed in a while. We were trying to like really put the Check Legends in the last seed, the last qualifier, and I still think there was a world where it was actually like not an unreasonable force, but it's possible.
Yeah, we'll see where the heck Key 3 is because there's a lot of possibilities. Main caves is obviously a pretty big area.
It's like that one meme where like anytime anything gets like mega path hints, it's just, is this the Check of Legends?
Is this the Check of Legends?
Anything with like 100 path hints? Oh, must be. That's a way of the Horde Vial there on Cabin Isle Dirt, but we don't have Shockwave yet. Caves is our level 5. Mills to Key 5 seems like our best lead on the next key.
Mills Watch, where are you? We need you now more than ever.
Coconut Mills, maybe something out of the center. I did not see that number for caves.
24.
24? That's not too bad. Did you say 24?
24.
It's definitely not too bad.
Like the TV show.
Alright. No lanky hints, which is a little annoying, and no japes for Diddy, so we're kind of... Oh, that's a purple vial in Cave's Lava.
Interesting. And Charles does have Strong Kong.
He does indeed. And we know we need...
I was saying this yesterday, but it's funny how that used to be such a gimme check because you could just whip an orange at yourself, and then they took oranges away. It never happened. So it's actually like a pretty hard...
How funny would it be if that were Twirl back there? Just... you're not doing that at a logic. Have fun.
That'd be hilarious.
And Eric is now running in to get his monkey port here. He'll be happy to see this. Strong Kong was balloon locked. And then Strong Kong gives you monkey port.
Yep.
Interesting.
It's a whole bait path. Bait from top to bottom.
It kind of feels like we're in a holding pattern right now. I feel like our next point of progression is in Forest, and we just Can't get in there yet. We just got to get to 17. Which is not a small number. GBs are not very nice to us in this seed. We did just get Tiny, so we have a little extra action there, but Tiny's not doing a lot for us here, I'm afraid.
I know Charles is just being like a smart gamer and just picking up the coins where they find them, but like they have so many coins on DK now that I feel like it's like out of spite for how much everything costs in the beginning.
It's a very real situation where it's like, okay, I have enough. Let's just go do something else. Whatever.
We are indeed checking in the tree. We got coconut.
Oh, our beloved Castle Blast course.
It's fine until it isn't.
Yep, and now it isn't because you missed one ring and all right, take another lap, buddy.
That's what I'm telling you. Even Charles, the like #1 gamer.
Even still, missing in the Castle Blast course is just still not as bad as missing in the Forest Blast course because Forest Blast course is so long. It's so bad.
It's so bad. Hate the Forest Blast course.
All right, what do we got going on in here? Kasplat in the tree, and we can have a look at the ferry. The ferry is in logic because we have diving. Long story there. But we don't have snipers. We can't actually do the tree sniping. So 2 checks is pretty solid here.
And
all he needs is 1 GB, and he can dump to get in the forest. So he might do that,
which is nice to do. You know, we're going a little bit out of our way here on the other side to try to get Tiny's banana medal potentially here.
Yeah.
In case we need it.
It's a GB, so... Oh, but there's also a blue vial here. Oh, no.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh, dear. I mean, blue vials aren't super valuable in this seed. So I'm not mega worried about that. But it is coconut locked, and coconut is on the path to, like, everything, so...
Hear me out. Grape shooter rabbit ray.
Oh. Yeah, that's not pleasant. Yeah, that is a really unpleasantly placed blue vial. Because that could be your balloon, which gets you Strong Kong, which gets you Monkey Port, and that blows up your options with just coconut, so... But, maybe a little more likely, we got all this action in the lighthouse. It's all coconut lock here, so let's see what we can come up with.
Yeah, it'd be excellent to just find what it is here.
Lighthouse would be awesome. Kevin. Everything underwater. There's a hint door down there. Maybe the TNS. I don't know if we've seen the Galleon TNS yet. Ooh, Generic didn't have DK's medal yet, so...
Kevin? Like, you know he's got it.
It's always Kevin. Kevin's got the goods for us. Sir. Those kicks to go around Womp's Fortress platforms are just terrifying. This game just... man.
It's one of those things where when you watch somebody, if you don't play a lot of Donk, when you see someone do this, it's like, yeah, what's the big deal? Like, these platforms hate you. Stats sacks.
Pretty good. Like, it looks easier than it is, because if you touch a wall, it just evaporates all of your speed. You just get vortexed, and you are trapped until to the end of time.
Yeah. It is, you basically just bonk on it. It's just a hard, all values to 0 dive.
You don't even bonk on it. You just you functionally bonk on it, but you don't actually bonk on it. So you get no feedback that you just lost all your momentum for no reason, but you did. So have fun.
We're gonna peep into Drunky Chunky. Get 1 billion bananas.
Sacks on coconut now is very conveniently large crown to let you know that the sickbay is dead.
Yeah, that's very convenient. The, you know, it's one of those things, it could be just misinterpretation based on the things I see, but I feel like there's a lot of stages where they didn't really know where to put Chunky's bananas, so they just put, like, all of them in, like, one room.
It's like they made the game, like, 1 Kong at a time, and then when they got to Chunky, they were like, I guess I'll just put a bunch of stuff in.
They're just like, that's a lot of Kongs, man.
Or maybe, like, in the early levels, they had to just, like, shoehorn Chunky in, and the later levels, they had a better setup for him. That seems more right. I don't know.
I call it the International Bank of Chunky in Aztec, because there's just like 50 of his bananas in the corner.
Yeah, good like just like 35 pack, you know.
Just casual.
Coconut lock sacks. I don't even know what to make of that. I mean that lends a lot of credence to the bean, to be honest. Like that.
You said that It's such a funny one. Just the credence of the bean, you know, the bean levers. They do have a leg to stand on here.
Yes, indubitably.
Yes.
Not quite.
The bean estate has been barking at us for years.
In all honesty, that's like actually the best thing it points at right now. And it's like, oh my god, or maybe it's something in the cabins area because there's just another monster hint. Key 3, Key 5, Diddy K roll, Chunky K roll, Tiny K roll, and Kong's. So maybe it's just. Oh, it could also just be like Donkey's cabin. Like shooting cabin would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, it could be.
How does Coconut get you key? So, Huh. If it were Coconut for cabins, then you would have to somehow drop Key 7 and Key 8 from the path. Key 8, pretty trivial. It could just be like a gun minigame in Helm. That would solve that pretty quickly. Key 7, we would need to combine Key 7 with diving somehow. Early days yet, but the lighthouse is like one of the best spots to do that.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like the on-guard chest, or I don't know. Could be like lowering the water for, say, like Lanky or Diddy's 5-door ship or something. That might be a little bit of a reach. There's a couple DK bonus barrels. I think they're all blast courses though, so maybe not. The mermaid? Okay, the mermaid. Now we're cooking.
Mermaid is, that's...
Well, the pearls don't even need to be locked by coconut, because the lighthouse area is locked by coconut, so it could easily just be on the mermaid.
Yeah.
We would need Tiny K roll, or we would need Mini Monkey, which points to Tiny K roll, but we need Mini Monkey anyway, so we gotta be a little bit mindful of that. Or we get a little action with Pineapple Launcher here. Uh-oh!
Okay, hold on.
Okay, so that's 5, but that's coconut locked, because Sax is coconut locked. So our path just keeps blowing up, or our range of options for coconut keeps blowing up, and diving too, so diving plus coconut, so now it's like, okay, maybe a Key 7's on like a pineapple check? Could be a pineapple check, could be a Sax check. Key 7 is, for having 2 hints, Key 7 is all over the place already.
If we are gonna get sniper scope, could it be a tree?
Yeah, it has to turn up. That's the tricky bit, but yeah, that totally could be it, and then it leads elsewhere, and yada yada, and off we go.
Alright, my bet is sniper on bean.
Sniper on bean, okay. Whew. That would be a spicy one, that's for sure.
That would be one spicy bean.
Spicy bean. Forget the beans, it's just a jalapeno. Stealing your cooks? Yeah, that's like our job. Our job is to like take the best stuff out of chat and just swipe it. Unlucky.
I was thinking that before you said it. I've been talking about bean this entire commentary so far. Trust me, my mind's on the bean.
Critically,
the funniest possible outcome.
And critically, the most important part of it is that we absolutely do not credit chat at all, so we look smarter. That's like essential.
Yeah. Look, in the
mandatory.
YouTube VOD, I look really smart because Cyber Chow was in chat, okay?
Exactly. We're looking smart for the YouTube. It's all in the purpose of the YouTube algorithm. Shout out to our YouTube people. If the YouTube watchers are like the ones who like catch this moment are like the true dedicated watchers, because like we're kind of in like the middle of the seed, you know, just like in somewhere random in the middle, you know, not like bouncing ahead too much. The real MVPs catching this far, 31 minutes and 41 seconds into the seed.
I don't know if you've been watching. Generic is just leaving. They were having a dumpster time in that room of Galleon.
Not my favorite room.
Vine, went back up, and then got hit by the 40 millionth active frame of the splat shockwave and fell off again.
Yeah, not my.
They're just like whatever.
Not my favorite spot, that's for sure. Those bridges are brutal. Those are seal looking. What do you got? You got a bottle of grog for us? A medallion. No luck.
Ooh. Trade offer? Come on, it's only like a 2-minute mini game. Medallion?
Yeah, it could be any medallion. It could even be a banana medal. Okay, back to Forest for Charles, or first to Forest for Charles.
Yep.
19 GBs, easy enough to get in. And we got it. We got plenty of action here. We had plenty of action Factory. Now we're getting action in Forest. Mills, center, Mills. All right.
Please let us know if you're part of the Mills watch.
Oh, wow. We spawned right next to the beanstalk, and it's on beanstalk dirt. Oh, the bean is dead. No!
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 I can't believe it.
All right.
My bean! How can they do this to my bean?
My bean! All right, now that we know that there's something on the dirt, Shockwave is looking like prime time. Gonna be one of these mega hinted items. We got something that we know we need on Cabin Isle dirt, and now center dirt is looking fresh. Like, that's looking like a hit, for sure. So I would not be surprised to see Shockwave in the cabins. Castle Rooms to Diddy K rule. Interesting. Huh. Peanut or Rocket Barrel in the Castle Rooms then. Not the ballroom, obviously. Well, I suppose it could be Peanut in the ballroom, but that's actually a pretty good spot for it, too, even.
Could it be Monkey Port?
Could be Monkey Port locked as well. That's a possibility. That would solve... Well, then that puts the Balloon Strong Kong shenanigans into Way of the Horde territory, and then all hell breaks loose.
And we don't like that, so let's just pretend that's not happening.
Yeah, we haven't gotten... Because we haven't gotten, like, Balloon or Strong Kong hinted, we can't really lean into Monkey Port yet. And we haven't even seen caves, so it's way too early to call, I think. Oh, this pineapple
Chat,
cage.
ethical question. Would you do the 48 coin minecart race for a rainbow coin?
Maybe if it were like 20 seconds into the seed. And like no other time. I think still no, but like maybe. That's like the only thing that, like,
have Chunky, and somehow all of Forest is locked.
Yeah. That's if I had to, if I must, is the way it goes.
Very well, if I must.
I would do it over a boss for a rainbow coin. How about that? Low bar, but here we are. All right, let's do Diddy Dark Rafters without Diddy. And now we're really
This is
going
advanced.
places.
This is advanced Rafters.
So the technology has become you just long jump like a maniac right there, and you grab like the backside of that first plank. It's not a GB. We would have seen a GB by now. You long jump from about there, you grab somewhere on this plank, either the front or the back, usually the back, I think.
Then use the DK or Chunky echolocation.
Yeah, pretty much. Is that Lanky?
Is that our boy? Is that my son? Is my son in the darkness? Can you hear me, Lanky?
It's Funky!
Can you hear me out there?
Oh my god! It's Funky! Now you're doing it until you get it. Like, that's so good. Holy smokes.
Funky's stuck in the attic.
Wow. Because I didn't recognize what model that was. I was like, what am I looking at here? Charles taking the long way around? He's taking the easy way in? Nope. The hard way. Okay. So
It's
enjoy.
the easiest trick ever until it isn't.
Yeah, there's a lot of moves that help a lot here. The guns help a lot. Twirl helps a ton, because all you have to do is line up and just twirl from here. That's an insane long jump. I'm glad we have audio for him, because like he's just doing some insane stuff. Alright, now hold Z and turn around. If you hold Z with the gun out, you don't move. He's trying to turn around, but he's
secret multiplayer tech.
not holding Z. So he's got to do it very carefully. Oh my god, he got it. Holy smokes.
Yeah, there he is.
Whew.
And then immediately died. Checking out the banana fairy. What's he got? Just a banana. 20 GDs at this pace.
This
is not
Funky
bad
could
considering
easily
how
be
fun.
related to either Mills hint. He could be key 3, Diddy K roll, Tiny K roll, or he could be to key 5. So it kind of depends on where key 5 is. It's possible key 5 is just in the Mills. Like, you could just be like, well, no, it's too early to call for that because we don't have we're short other info to key 5, so we'd have to be like way out of logic for it.
Yeah. Gonna check out the DK summer home though, because why not?
The DK summer home. That really is what this place is, isn't it?
It is, and for some reason he always hires 400 million cops to hang around it.
I guess that Funky is like way out of logic, right? Guitar spring, which means it could be that our other items. Oh, the Caves of Lava is Way of the Horde. Oh wow. Caves Lobby Lava is Way of the Horde, and that's blue? No, it's purple.
I think it's purple, right? Yeah.
Oh dear. So that puts Strong Kong Way of the Horde, which puts Balloon Way of the Horde, which... Alright, here we go. Now the Monkey Port is live, but it's not necessarily Way of the Horde. We don't know anything about Monkey Port, but we do know Strong Kong is not Way of the Horde. See, now Generic is doing what I would have done, which is use your reticle to line up a little bit better, because you're not going to move around while doing it. And he's got his funky. It's so funny. I was just completely blind.
Yeah, we're just watching. I want you all to understand. We're watching a blank screen, and then eventually the text "Funky Kong" appears.
We're watching this blank screen just with like rapture. We are enraptured by this just blackness, just staring hard as we can, and like, come on.
I can't wait for the part where it says "Funky Kong." That's my favorite part.
Yes, you got it. Yes,
You did it.
yes.
20 minutes. Carl's entering and exiting once again.
That said, nothing else out of the mills, so Funky's looking pretty good as one of these hinted items, especially because there's just so much nonsense going on behind it, right? If it gets you, like, I don't even know. Oh, God. There's too many Funkies we haven't seen yet. We haven't seen Japes Funky, we haven't seen Aztec Funky, we haven't seen Caves Funky.
I don't
So
think
it's hard to say.
I don't think either of them peaked. Oh, no, they did. Never mind.
We saw Factory Funky and had nothing. Forest Funky has nothing. Castle Funky had nothing. Diddy is in Japes.
Yeah.
Diddy's in Japes, and we still don't know where Lanky is, actually, which is weird. Oh, yeah, so because... Alright. We have some critical little king here. He's actually kind of... That guy's kind of knows his stuff from time to time. Because Diddy locks Funky, and Diddy is in Japes, and we haven't seen Japes, which means it's in 6 or 7, locked by key 5, Funky cannot lock key 5, which means he cannot be the key 5 hint. He could be the key 3 DK roll, tiny key roll hint. Caves Cranky shared. Okay. So that's more incentive to go to Caves. 24 is the number we think? We'd love to go in there, like, right now, I guess.
Was that our key 5? It was on kegs.
There's a, oh my god! There's a key on, that's not kegs, that's levers that you can see. Oh my god. So a key on levers is really interesting. We are just a grab away from that. Which kind of,
just a grab.
That lines up for key 5 pretty well, I think. Well, obviously it lines up for key 5 because it's the key itself. So if we assume our mill's the key 5 and is that key itself, where is our grab? It would be center or... So cabins gets you shockwave, center gets you grab, then you take grab plus coconut back to factory to do something in production. Or storage. Well, that lines up like super well. Wait a minute.
Solved?
No, that lines up really nicely. Except for the bit where... No, that still lines up. That lines up perfectly, actually. You are definitely scooping up grab somewhere soon. Probably off the beanstalk dirt, maybe? Yeah, so you get shockwave in the cabins. Anywhere in the cabins, it could be like the splat at this point. And then you take that shockwave to beanstalk dirt to scoop up grab, which you take to the mills to get key 5, and then you also take back to storage to get something out of the power hut. And then from there, I guess things just keep trucking from there. Hard to say what else you might get, but that seems like a pretty solid path forward to just like get stuff.
Well, I think Charles is on the same idea. As soon as he hit the Jack Bauer number, he just sprinted straight to caves.
TikTok.
I'm so sorry to anyone in the chat who's about 105 years old.
No Check of Legends, it's brutal. We'll get Check of Legends next time. Sorry. More info out of caves, though, so cannot complain. Let's see what our hints deliver onto us. Testing. Well, that might be our Strong Kong. That would make a lot of sense. And then Monkey Port. Strong Kong gets you Monkey Port. Or Strong Kong gets you Monkey Port in rooms, so then any Monkey Port check for DDK rule. That would fit. Here's our Way of the Horde. What's this? Slam? Don't be a slam. It's a slam. Oh no. Uh-oh.
Okay, now hold on.
Uh-oh. That's not good. However, our other slam is in Japes, so it's possible that one slam locks the other and we only need blue slam. That's a possibility. So we need not freak out here, but we do need to keep in mind blue slam checks now. Which could line up with Cave's Main needing Blue Slam? Possibility. Speaking of Cave's Main. Nope. Not the Blast Course. Have we seen the Factory TNS yet? Yes, it was in testing.
Ooh,
I had to think about that one.
Blast and trade off. Getting the 5 bananas on the way.
This is a bit of a doozy here. I'm really... Whew, another very difficult one to unpack. I think we have a pretty solid path with if we find like Shockwave in caves. Go grab, and then go from there. We can kind of just start peeling apart the rest. I feel like we have a lot of resolved, or I feel like we have a lot of the items our hints are pointing at, which is good, but it does leave us in a spot where that is a red vial and a monkey port glue. Okay, that makes the monkey port look a lot stronger to be our room's hint.
Yeah, evidence, like I was saying earlier, evidence is pointing towards that monkey port being mission critical.
That could be Peanut. Maybe that's Rocket Barrel? Could be either, I suppose. Oh, yeah. Yes. 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 Here we go. Camera. Key 3, Key 7, our third Key 7 hint. Diddy K roll, Chunky K roll, Tiny K roll, Kongs. Okay. What did we take a photo of that had good stuff? I am struggling to remember what we may have taken a photo of. Pineapple? We took a photo of pineapple, didn't we?
I think we did. Yeah, pineapple. Yes, yes, yes.
Huh. Trying to reconcile my notes real quick on all our stuff that we found. All sorts of good stuff. Interesting. It was just pineapple, I think. Weird.
Yeah. I think that's the only... That's why we were struggling, because we... it was like the only thing we've seen.
Okay, also, so we have 3 Key 7 hints, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Key 3 hints.
I was gonna say, when you played at Key 7, I was like, I'm pretty sure Key 3 has been in, like,
well,
you know, like the old word art font.
It's notable in that we haven't seen a Key 7 hint in a while. So Diving, Coconut, Camera, Goddess, Pineapple, I feel like Pine is, like, a really strong Key 7 lead at this point. Anything Pineapple is, like, big time, give me Key 7.
Sniper Tree?
Oh, jeez. The pineapple side of the tree, that would be something. Alright, but Donkey Cabin feels pretty good for our cabins check. I think it could still just be the Kasplat by Warp 2. Like, it just doesn't need anything fancy. We don't need a fancy cabins check here to be good. It could be any of these, really. It could even be like... no, okay, it's probably not Tiny's Cabin. Okay, now we kind of, like, need it. Well, it could be Rotating Cabin, I suppose, but we kind of need it to turn up, like, now. It feels like it's the next point of progression. Here's a pineapple check. This could be Key 7 here up at the top of the mushroom.
Which is funny because they're unaware of that hint. Just going for this based on vibes.
He's just going like a key is going to pop out and he's going to be like, huh?
That's crazy, dude.
What?
I didn't know that.
Wild. Speaking of wild, that's like the most solved puzzle I've seen in a while. You had to shoot 3 tiles.
Yeah. Wow, lucky. I swear, every time I do that, it's every puzzle piece that could be confusing if it was DK is DK. The rest is whatever.
Right. Finally a foolish hint. That's our second foolish hint. Galleon CBs. Alright, is this our answer? Is it this guy? Yep. Rotating cabin?
Yeah.
Pretty pleased.
Looks like we're going towards the cabin.
If it's not
There's
here,
two
we're
things in here nowadays.
If it's not here, we're in big trouble, I think.
Large trouble.
Castle Underground gives you 2 potions, and we've seen them both.
Yep. That's good to know.
That was Blast and Diving. Alright, it better be in here. I'll tell you that much.
Not Blast Diving. Blast Diving would be a sick move, but it's not in this game.
Blast Diving. That would be crazy.
We're gonna check the fight pad.
Not to be confused with Rare Hit Blast Core on the Nintendo 64. Alright, finally, we got something.
Oh, hold on. Arena Broil?
Ooh. Yeah, you're really getting broiled by this seed. That's your Shockwave? Perfect.
It's all coming together.
Yes, sir.
So now we immediately have some stuff to run to, and the question is, how fast is Charles TASing straight to those locations? The answer's pretty fast.
Oh yeah, well you just walk out of the lobby and you're at the cabin aisle there, which is kind of sick. You don't even need to exit aisles. Okay, that's Gorilla Gun. That's good, I think. Is that good? What do we need Gorilla Gun? Oh, we need that for a Chunky K roll. That's good. That actually is good. That's great, because we didn't really have a ton of help for Chunky Kirill, I don't think.
Yeah.
You still need Punch. Punch is a great one, because it also gets you the Cave's Lobby Dirt item. Although that could just be Balloon, I guess. Maybe that's not that crazy. Oh, no, that's not Balloon, it's purple. What the hell?
Heading straight to the beanstalk hint here.
What we believe to be our center in Beanstalk area hint is probably this dirt. This fits like way too well.
Watch beat instrument up there.
Grab. It's grab. All right. So far so good. Go get your key 5 out of the mills. And then... I'm going to pencil in Funky as the other mills hinted item, because I think that makes a lot of sense. And then you could take grab to factory and try and pull something out of the power hut, or you could just go to Japes. I feel like going to Japes also isn't a terrible idea. Aztec also probably doesn't suck. You've got 2 guns to work with for like 5-door temple.
We still don't know where Lanky is, right?
Like you could do Chunky 5-door temple. That's like 3 checks that could all be key 7.
Yeah.
Or just like anything else pineapple, like Aztec Chunky Metal, all sorts of good stuff for pineapple and Aztec. That's like probably the best level for it.
Charles got a little owned by the gate there.
Womp. Problem with Aztec and Japes is that you don't know how expensive they are. We know Caves is 24, and you know Helm is 50. So they could be anywhere in between, and we're on the lower side of that range, which is a little unlucky. Like, yeah, maybe like trying to find Diddy is like good, but like, what are you doing with Diddy right now? And I really don't know. I feel like DK and Chunky are just hard carrying the scene. They're just doing everything.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I feel like starting with DK Chunky tends to be pretty good. They're useful Kongs.
Alright, new cook just dropped. If it isn't key 3 itself in main caves, it's triangle or barrels for kegs. Whew. We need punch too, but yeah, I mean that makes sense for key 3. We just need so much stuff. We still have unresolved key 3, and it is indeed key 5. That's good. Main caves key 3 unresolved. 5-door temple key 3 unresolved, or key 3 and other things. Storage key 3 and friends unresolved. And camera is technically unresolved, but I'm feeling pretty good about that pineapple. It could just be some other fairy though.
I feel like it. If it's not pineapple, I would be shocked. Check
I feel like pineapple. Grab kind of like ties everything neatly together. Grab, or if it were the power hut rather, it would tie together your shockwave hint, your coconut hint, grab hint, all pointing in that direction. If the storage hint is indeed pointing, or is indeed referring to the power hut, I think that just like makes way too much sense.
Yeah. The grab is really a smoking gun at this point, right? Like if it's not that, that's shocking.
It could be production for something, but because there's specifically a storage hint, that's why I'm just so locked in, lasered in on the power hut. You feel like punch out of the 5-door temple. I think punch out of the 5-door temple makes a lot of sense. Somewhere. I'm not sure what check, but that'd be nice.
I think it's just really easy to have neuron activation when you get pineapple and think of 5-door temple, right?
Yes.
Like it's just very likely.
I have pineapple. Let me choose it. Let me put all of the items in the best possible location for pineapple.
Yeah.
We live in the best worlds. And we do. I love that flip from Generic. That flip up to warp 2 is like so cheeky that it took so long for us to like actually discover that flip. Even though it like looks like super simple, it's like you have to like visualize the level and like where you want to like flip from to like make it work. And when it works, you're like, whoa.
You're like, what?
You're like, whoa.
Whoa, dude, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro.
I do monkey flip. Ooh, thinking about it. I was gonna say, are we going up? I think, actually, I think Charles already beat that a million years ago. I forgot we got Baboon Blast 5 seconds in, because it hasn't.
Yeah, he hasn't climbed the mushroom yet, so this is still value for him, especially because he might be I think he's probably looking to get into the next levels now. And he's thinking, I probably need more GBs from here. So climb the mushroom, grab a couple extra GBs. There's tons of checks to do here.
Yeah, also likely just playing for density regardless because, you know, GB a little bit light just because of how bottleneck the beginning was.
Yeah. So Generic's got his shockwave, so now he gets to do the rigmarole, run around. I wonder if he's gonna...
Going back into caves.
I wonder what else he's gonna... What else he's thinking about. Maybe the blast course. Maybe he's trying to like clear out caves main. That makes sense. No, Mini is a little unfortunate. Mini is like one of the great tools for Caves main, just because it gets the really out of the way stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, he's checking this door, I guess. Oh, they're not. Ain't nothing here, buddy.
Some bananas. Come on. That's not nothing.
Yeah.
Wow, that stalagmite is gigantic. I don't know if I've ever tried to shoot that balloon in a way where it was that in the way.
DK64 on walls. Name a more devastating combo.
I know it's not his fault, but I always blame Grant Kirkhope whenever anything like that happens.
Despite the fact that he had probably nothing to do with any of the code in this game.
Yeah, nothing to do with anything, but it's...
Minecart RG Bargy. What on earth?
That's a great name. Chad, do me a favor. Can you press 1 if you're coming to the RG Bargy?
RG Bargy.
What the heck does that mean?
I don't know, man, but it's gonna be something, I guess. Put that there. What the heck?
I really enjoy the fight pad random names. They've been very funny.
It's so funny, and the funniest thing is you as the player don't get to read them because you're just too locked in on what the reward is. I like never see them. Like, if I'm playing it, they're just unreadable.
But just the other day's qualifier, we had Royal Explosion, which is a great... It's a good fighting game move name, honestly.
Stupid Gauntlet, that's a classic. Unhinted Revenge.
Unhinted Revenge is really good.
That is diabolical.
Sounds like the name of a Phoenix Wright case.
It was hard, that's for sure. Gorilla Gone for generic, he's probably...
There, Gorilla Gone.
He's probably thinking forest, I imagine. Or back to caves. You were just here, buddy. Alright. He's unlocked in. He was just here and then returned. What's he
Sometimes you
thinking?
gotta unlock, you know? If you lock in too much, you get the gamer lean, and that's not good.
Alright, so that's Monkey Port Way of the Horde, which it really points to the igloo, I suppose.
Yeah.
That red vial in the igloo, which we know we need 2 red vials for DK rule. We just haven't gotten any yet. We can get into Aztec, though, which is good. I didn't see how much it was, but we're in. More info, more GBs, just all sorts of good progression. Another 5-door temple item, so that bodes well for our... that bodes well for
the
our pineapple, I guess.
Theory.
Oh, I completely missed that one. Too busy trying to write down this one.
Ooh.
Oh, we're thinking
Lanky
sniper.
found by Diddy Aztec, right?
Oh, is that it? Oh, nice. We finally got our lanky hint.
We did, but now we need Diddy. So we need
And there's a potion there for...
There is?
For lanky on funky. So that would explain our lanky way of the hordes. That's good. There might have been a second one, but I only saw the one.
Here.
But even still, we needed a use for Funky. We got him out of the mills, and it's like, it's probably Funky in this mills hint, but like, we don't know why, because we haven't seen anything off Funky yet, and that's our first look. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's funny. We got him relatively early. Well, no, in the logic of the seed, I think he's as late as you can possibly be. But...
Yeah, that lanky hint might be as late as it comes. I mean, the Diddy hint could also have been super late as well. It just so happens that we got the Diddy hint fairly early, but we were never getting Diddy anytime soon, because it's so late. Alright, do we need Lanky? That's the $1,000,000 question. Logically, yes, because we need him for Balloon for Strong Kong, but like, do we actually need Lanky? A little hard to say. It's pretty difficult to skip him, but he's just that useful. It's Punch! Here we go, we got Punch. Punch has to be our chunky 5-door temple hinted item. Or chunky key roll hinted item, which is good. And Punch is not on the path to key 7, but we didn't find key 7 here. So we have to keep thinking about Pineapple. Refuse to believe in Spider Boss? You are the first person to mention Spider Boss this whole time, and I kind of dig it. I'm not sure for what, though. Yeah, I actually have no idea what. Could be like a rocket barrel. Could be like a twirl. Maybe a mini. It'd be kind of disgusting, but... We're pretty sure Funky is hinted, so...
Why would it be disgusting, Elrond? Explain yourself.
I don't know, because that would lead to, like... having to do the spider boss.
True. Think about it that way. At least we have pineapple.
Oh.
That should be. Oh, okay. That's gonna be guitar.
That's
that's on the path to funky.
Okay, so that's a coconut locked guitar. Wait. Hang on. Problem. So our funky hint we've penciled in as key 3 Diddy K roll, tiny K roll. But if that's guitar for our 5-door temple hint, that's only key 3 Diddy K roll. So either there's something else in the mills, or there's something else in the 5-door temple. That's kind of messed up.
Interesting. That's a little messed up. That's not clean.
That's
hints here.
That's real messed up. Oh.
Pearl. Mermaid? Back? At it again?
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not really sold on that guitar being our 5-door temple answer. I think there's another thing. But then we need another gun. Oh my god, of course there's another monster hint. Here we go. Lighthouse. Key 3, Key 7, Key 8, Diddy K roll, Chunky K roll, Tiny K roll, Kongs. It's gotta be something we already have. Sax? That's definitely sax. I'm gonna reorganize my notes because I'm running out of space. we got more hints. Yeah, that continues to line with pineapple for Key 7. Because sax was needed to get into Tiny's ship in order to get pineapple on the ferry. Works pretty well. Guitar did give us funky, but the problem is that if we put guitar in that 5-door temple hint, it does not line up with the mills hint for funky.
Yeah.
Unless we put it in the punch hint slot. So it could be punch or guitar. Maybe guitar also gets us another chunky K roll move. Maybe guitar gets us hunky somewhere. That could also work. But then, in all worlds, there's still something else in the 5-door temple.
Yeah, which isn't super unlikely. We have, well, at this point, we know. Well, no, it could still be Rocket Barrel or Peanuts in the Monkey Port Hen. We don't know.
Yeah. We can't even do it. We don't have mini yet, so we can't even do it yet. We'd love to see that. Alright, it's just one potion on Funky, but that one potion that Lanky buys could be critical. So I think Lanky is definitely going to be...
Here we are again at the International Bank of Chunky.
Sure enough.
Key 7!
Key 7 on a pineapple lock check. Perfect. Aztec Chunky Metal. You need pineapple for that every time. Life is good. That lets us pencil in a number of things.
And that's likely.
Oh, wow! Wow! That's huge!
We can get him without Diddy.
We didn't need Diddy!
The door's just open.
The free tiny item just had Lanky. Wow, that's huge. That's so nice. Because now you can go back to Funky and buy that item. And that should be like big info.
That's what Charles is doing, yeah.
Yeah, that could be big info. That could be a gun that gets you into the 5-door temple again. Like that could be like a feather. That'd be really good if it's feather.
I think there's a lot of cursed things this could be.
I think it makes a lot of
things this could be. A lot of things could be where we stroke our chins and we go, yeah, so intelligent. Thank you, Seed.
I'm putting my money on feather. I'll tell you what. Feather makes a lot of sense because it would put Funky on the path to Tiny K roll, and then you take Feather to the 5-door temple, which would perfectly remove Tiny K roll from the path to get your... Could be a Rocket Barrel? I don't know.
What's this Lanky Vial, by the way? We haven't talked about
this is Hunky then, because we just got a Chunky K roll hint. Yep, perfect.
Easy peasy.
Okay, so that means it has to be Punch for the 5-door temple hint because we're done with Chunky K roll now. Which means this guitar is seemingly unrelated to this other 5-door temple hint, or there's something else in the mills. I think it is more likely the former.
It's funny how much that despite everything, that guitar is seeming like mild bait, and that's really funny.
It looks promising, and yet I don't think that's your answer. I think you need to go buy a gun on Funky and return to the 5-door temple. And Charles agrees. He's not even Aztec yet. Back to Funky. What do you got here for us, bud?
Alright.
Isn't Diddy locked by Tiny?
Solve everything. This is gonna blow the seed wide open.
Diddy is indeed locked by Tiny, but Lanky is not logically locked by Peanuts. The free trade agreement means anyone can go down there and just pick him up. It is a Diddy flagged check, but anyone can get him. So any gun would get in there, so the pineapple is sufficient to get Lanky. Which might be why cameras passed up Collins even. It's Feather! Here we go.
It's checking out. I imagine now we run straight to 5-door. Take a peek.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not.
We're out of here.
He's not thinking so. I think it makes a ton of sense. I still think there's something else in the 5-door temple. I'm not buying it. Especially because I think that feather basically confirms that it is indeed Funky in the Mills. Is the hint. Is that a red vial? This would make a lot of sense for Chunky leading to Spring. Okay.
Makes sense. We knew it had to be around.
And we are back in logic for Funky once we get Diddy. And Diddy is presumably somewhere in Japes. Hopefully not too hard to get.
We're assembling Exodia for a check that both players got 15 seconds in.
Did he be red slam locked? That would be kind of horrible.
That'd be really funny. Like, yeah, that would get a good giggle out of me.
That would not be pleasant, that's for sure. Oh, you think he sniffed out Sniper in the 5-door temple, huh? Yeah, Sniper in the 5-door temple, not in storage, right there.
Not in storage, right there.
Interesting. Interesting.
Interesting point, Chad.
You make a fair point, buddy. Consider this.
You know what's the unfair agreement we enter with chat is allowed to be wrong, but nobody notices.
Exactly, and we're never wrong because we're just like, oh, it made sense at the time, but now we changed our minds.
Yeah.
Of course. Sniper in storage is weird. For what it's worth, Sniper in storage is definitely not the hinted item, because that would not align with Punch at all. It doesn't align with the Punch hint in any way, shape, or form. I'm kind of confused how this storage item gets you Kongs. Did we just like not... Did we get something in storage that I forgot about? Because I think it has to be the Power HUD here. Are we out of logic for one of our Kongs? I don't think so. I guess we don't have Tiny yet, so we don't know. I guess it could get us like a Mini Monkey, like that. And then Mini is needed for Diddy and Japes. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
That was you put the pieces together as soon as it was happening.
I have an uncanny ability to see the near future.
Really only like a couple of milliseconds.
Sometimes as many as frames. It's unbelievable. What's the requirement to beat a seed? Well, it changes from seed to seed. In this case, we need all our keys, so we need to find key 3, key 7, key 8. We need everything we need to beat the helm, or to beat Helm, which is a donkey tiny helm. So we need bongos and sacks. We have both of those. We need to be able to get into Helm, which is blast locked currently, which we got. And we need to beat K. Rool, which is Diddy phase, Chunky phase, and Tiny phase in this seed. So we need Peanut Rocket Barrel. We need Punch, Hunky, Gorilla Gon, and we need Feather Mini Monkey. Tiny phase just solved itself with that Mini Monkey find in storage, so we're good to go there. We are the Hunky Chunky purchase solved. Chunky K. Rool, we're good to go there. Now it's just Diddy K. Rool is the big question mark, and this key 3. God knows where key 3 is. Like that's a
whole big question mark.
Hang on, could key 3 and Peanut or Rocket Barrel just be in the same spot? Like, could it just be like a splat for key 3 and then the Monkey Port check for your Diddy K. Rool move?
I mean, that'd be really convenient. Well, also, we know this is Way of the Horde.
Well, this is Twirl, right? Yeah, that makes sense. You need Twirl to get into the Mini Monkey Cave here? Yep. This is the Twirl Cave, yeah. This makes perfect sense. Yeah, you grab this, and then you go back. Da-da-da, do a little of this, a little of this, a little of that.
The Kasplat died, Elrock, and all he had to say was da-da-da.
A little bit of that. Life is good.
Got shot with 48 pineapples. You laugh at him. Yeah, this should absolutely be PTT here.
So we're noting you could skip that Twirl, but like why? It's also a very funny Twirl location because Twirl is very often used to skip that to get that out of logic. So off we go.
And you just do the mental math there around how long it takes to get Twirl versus the mental anguish of doing that skip, and you just go whatever.
Generic missing Lanky is pretty bad, but I think it's still fine. I think.
I just realized that.
Oh, wait.
they left that
Yes. No. Yeah, no, it's fine, because he's going to get Mini here, and he's going to get Diddy and Japes, and then he's going to go back to Aztec and get his Lanky, and it'll probably work out in the wash, but it does depend on Japes being accessible for him. If Japes isn't accessible, it's pretty bad. He's down a lot of moves, but all these moves are like pretty well hinted and like known to be in locations. Yeah. Like it's 2 moves in Aztec that you just, or I guess, is it 2 moves in Aztec you buy, or is it 1?
It's 2, right?
It's 2, right? Yeah.
Chunky on Candy, and then there's
So it's not so big a deal. And once you get Feather, you're like, okay, that's pretty good. In fact, he might take the Feather into the 5-door temple immediately if he's read his hints. I think there's something in there still. I don't know what, but I think there's something in there. All right, so is this key 3? Oh, it's key 3. And here is one of Peanut or Rocket Barrel. I actually don't know which one this is. Rocket.
It is Rocket Barrel. Okay, so now we just need Peanuts.
That we do.
We also just need a lot of bananas.
We need...
We're really short on GBs.
Yeah, so many GBs actually. But I guess this is what Japes is for. Japes is just to pick you up. 33 to get in is actually pretty cheap, and Generic can even get in right now, which is great. Getting that hint, Chief? Wow, what the heck is that? Surroundings to Kongs. I mean, who cares anymore, but like... Vines?
Wow, great domino placement, honestly. What a nice enemy.
How is that Vines? If it's a tiny check in Japes. What? Or is it Vines for... I actually have no idea. Vines to get into Aztec for Lanky? No, because the DK portal was back. Was fine. Vines for Slam! Oh! No, but I think it's Mini. I think it's a Mini check for Tiny. Or I think it's a Mini check for Diddy here. Because Mini is path to Kongs. Oh my god, it's the Hive! It's the Hive! Wait, no, Feather is not path to... Funky is not path to Kong, so it's not the Hive. No, it's not. It's not. Feather is not path to Kongs. So then, how is Mini path to? Also, Diddy locks Funky, yeah, and Funky bought us Feather, so it actually can't. He actually can't be in the Hive. Where the heck is he? Is he like the boss or something unhinged? Like, are we doing something crazy? That would not be okay. The Tiny Cage makes a lot of sense. I don't know how you make Mini path to that though. You would need to find the Slam in Japes somewhere. Ooh, Red Slam Japes makes it also kind of annoying to find said Slam. Bro, you're just shooting the fairy, man.
Just blasting the fairy. Wait, was the fairy taking the hits?
It's toxic. To get Slam, probably barrels? Oh my god. Something in Trash Can? How did you come to that conclusion? Oh wait, that actually makes a ton of sense. So you go to the Trash Can to get barrels, and then you go to the Japes boss to get your Slam, and then you go get Tiny, or you go get Diddy out of the Tiny Cage. Oh my god, that's not okay. That's
such a weird curveball.
That is extreme. That is so extremely not okay.
That is super bizarre. I was really just trying to think about it the whole time. Oh my god.
That works super well. If we just see Diddy here, can we just see Diddy here so we like know that's our plan?
Excuse me, computer, can I just see Diddy Kong on my screen? Can you give me one rotating T-posing boy?
One time?
One time? Maybe he's just hanging out. What if he's just in the cage?
Oh my god, there he is.
Found him.
Okay, so yeah, Mini surroundings. Vines certainly doesn't make sense for your surroundings hint. I think there actually is something else in the surroundings. Where is Generic going? Is he just like the chosen one and just like smelled this instantly? There's no way. He doesn't even have the surroundings hint. Where's he going?
Generic, you are the chosen one. Go into the trash can, Generic.
Is he like doing something I forgot about? Monkey Lighthouse, that was Sax. That was like mega hinted. Oh, why is he going to the trash can? I actually have no idea why he's going to the trash can.
What?
Oh, he might
just get hit by a lightning bolt.
He might think that like key 3 is here, or no, he might think like Peanuts or something is here, or he might think something is here.
We're getting a sneak preview before Charles immediately hits it.
I don't know how he picked that.
Nope, banana.
It's not there.
That's super funny.
Huh. How does Mini tie into this? I really like the surroundings pick. Like, that makes a ton of sense. Okay, so...
Yeah, you see, Charles was on the same wavelength as you, like immediately heading into the trash.
So grab got us mini. I think everything ties back to mini. Diving plus camera got us pineapple. Is there like a pineapple mini something? Have we got the camera to work? Or Kongs yet? It's definitely pineapple. Pineapple for Kongs, I think, makes a ton of sense. It's not the race car because monkey port is only DDK rule. Unless Peanut also happens to be in a room, which would be a little unhinged. Like, you could put Peanut in the ballroom and that would just kind of like ruin everything.
Never put Peanut in the ballroom. That's messed up.
Yeah. Putting Peanut behind Rocket Barrel lock checks is usually extremely rude. Like, that usually causes problems for DDK rule hunts.
A lot of cultures, that's actually seen as very gauche, so you have to be careful.
Put the other slam in the Japes Blast course? Yeah, but that doesn't explain mini, that's the problem. So, like, maybe it's like the slam is, or maybe it's like the barrels is on the blast course and then slam is on the boss. Slam has to be in Japes, by the way. So, like, if you're looking to, like, find the slam is always in Japes.
Yeah.
And we need the slam. That's the big question mark to get Diddy.
Yeah, Diddy is locked away this seed, man.
It can't be anything in the hive area because Feather is Diddy locked. We can throw that out. Oh boy. We are... going out of logic in this one is wild.
It's funny that this is all in service of, like, getting funky. who we've had for, like, an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. I no tree sniping for you, bud. You do not have... Wait, when did you get sniper? Oh, we did get sniper. That's right. That was in factory.
Yep.
That was in the dark room. I mean, this is probably just balloon, right? This is a messed up balloon location, by the way. Like, this is, like, heinous.
Out of any of the sniper castle checks, it's like, what are we doing? How are we getting?
Big problem with this one is it's just going to lead to just hint mess. Because, like, now you could get, like, dark room hinted now. Just nothing good. Oh, and they're both coming for it. So, here you go. Enjoy your balloon, guys. Enjoy. Have fun.
Now you gotta try to get this fairy point blank. This fairy sucks to get this angle. Dude, we're getting known. Chat.
We're good.
Okay. Nice. Good Twitch shot.
That one definitely sucks.
Grape!
What?
Grape shooter, he said.
Okay, grape plus mini? Anthill?
Anthill? No.
Sub? I like... how do you fit pineapple, though? You need pineapple to fit somehow. It can't be stump, it can't be feather. Sax isn't part of... Sax is part of the Kong's path, but Sax plus camera got us... Sax plus camera plus diving got us pineapple, so it feels more likely it's pineapple. Punch got sniper, Pine got punch. Okay, yeah, so that actually... yes. No. Oh, punch did get sniper, you're right. So actually it all comes back to just grape then. So it's just some random grape check and japes? Like, lanky metal? Does that work?
It's not the, is it... No, because it can't be behind Peanut.
This is the kind of tomfoolery that Generic needs to get back into this, because he is down a fair few GBs. Not a ton, but a fair few. And Charles is trucking ahead.
He's down a lanky, which sucks for this exact situation now.
Oh, yeah, that is really inconvenient to not have lanky when you think it's a grape shooter check.
Yeah,
that,
actually, you know.
That,
you ever think about
the...
Elrock, you never think about the Kong behind the grape.
No, you really don't, do you? that one's highly unfortunate.
Tonight on VH1, we'll be looking at the Kong behind the grape.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, quite. Something not in Japes is still needed. Is grape not enough for this metal? Oh, man. Are we
it's
out of...
kind of just like extra weird because Japes is like not large.
Okay, question. Are we out of logic for key 3 somehow? Because I can't explain this 5-door temple hint. We got punch, but the punch 5-door temple hint is different. We got guitar, but guitar doesn't make sense because guitar got you funky, and funky is definitely Path of Tiny K. Rool. Cave shops free Kongs. Yeah, that makes sense. Red slam. That's a slam. Balloon is in 5-door temple for strong Kong. Ah, we are out of logic. Balloon. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That fits. Now that we know that balloon is not in the tree, that fits a lot better. Now, which room is it? Probably... Oh, jeez. I guess it could be any of them, really. Could be. I think it's Feather. Feather makes a lot of sense. Tiny's 5-door temple for that, but nevertheless. Do we need Peanut to, like, do, like, the grape cage? Or
something? Oh, that's exactly what I was thinking earlier, but it can't be Peanut, right? Am I crazy?
Do we have any, like, Diddy K. Rool Kong hints that are unresolved? Do we even have any good Peanut hints anymore? Rocket Barrel was so buried that it's, like, kind of hard to unravel. Castle Rooms is the only thing I can think of, but that's just Monkey Port, so... Which got us Rocket Barrel. This Peanut is really inconvenient. Alright, trying his luck on the blast course. I don't hate this. Without Lanky, this makes a lot of sense, but... I don't think this is it. Nope.
$5 there. Come on. Let me take them.
I think Grape hinted in Surroundings makes a ton of sense, because we had so many Kong paths that just, like, didn't track at all. Grape plus Mini does point at the anthill, but that's, like, the only thing I think that's, like, the only option. Or, like, no. I was thinking, like, trying to fit the Llama Temple in, but I don't think that fits. Tiny Temple Claptraps would need Feather, so it can't be that. Again, it cannot be Feather, because Feather was bought by Funky, and Funky is locked on a Diddy check. So, Funky cannot lead you to Diddy in any way, shape, or form. What is that? That can't be the slam. This cannot be the slam.
Uh-oh, are you owned? I thought you were gaslighting.
It can't be the slam. No, it can't be. It simply cannot be the slam.
Oh, sir, no one.
It's not the slam.
Owned.
Simple as. Yeah, this is all kind of a problem, but I think we're gonna have a bigger problem in a minute when we realize we need Peanut and don't have it, and have no leads. That's the big red alert I see here. That's what's got me freaking out a little bit.
It's good to have a good old Sunday afternoon freak out over Donk.
I do love me a good existential crisis. You need one of those like every so often, just kind of like completely break down and then build yourself back up. You know, we've all been there.
Tiny. Yeah, it could be. Could it just be Lanky's metal?
We need Lanky for that. That's certainly a problem.
Well, Charles has Lanky.
Yeah, when is Generic gonna go to the Tiny Temple? That's the problem. Because, like, he was probably waiting to get Diddy to go back to get Lanky, but now that he's not gonna... Now that that's definitely not happening, we've got an issue. The best case scenario for him is he looks at this and sees, like, a white vial on this boss, and it's a Lanky check, and he's like, what? Like, because that would imply that Lanky locks the slam, which gets Diddy, but then Diddy locks Lanky, and then the gears should turn together. In those scenarios, there's exactly one option for where Diddy is, or where Lanky is.
Oh, Lanky metal was nothing. Thank you, sorry, I must have missed that.
Oh, good catch.
Dude, that domino is such a messed up
Lanky? Lanky boss? Lanky boss?
That would be... Oh.
Hold? It's a GB. That's so mean. Come on. Come on. You can do better than that. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Now Charles is checking out the Baboon Blast over here. And we are looking at the hints. We are double checking some stuff.
It's an evil location for Diddy, that's for sure. Not one that crossed my mind easily. Specifically, barrels and anthill. Could maybe work. You get you, well, then at that point, why would it be... Why barrels? Are you, like, trying to go Chunky Underground? It would have to be, like, exactly the boulder. Because if it is... Well... No, because then that fits Pineapple in really nicely. Ooh, Chunky Underground does work. But then, Okay, then there's another problem, and then it's vines. Then vines in the surroundings would make sense for the slam if it's chunky underground, which means it wouldn't be grape, which means you run into problems with... Oh, Punch isn't path to Kongs. So, Punch got a sniper, right? So it's not grape. It has to be that vines. So it is a vines check, which means chunky underground makes a lot of sense, which means it's any mini check in the game for barrels.
We love mini bingo.
That's what it is. Milk 'em to mini bingo. It can't be grape. Okay, well, that's good. That took us a while to get to sort out, but yeah, this is a twisty one. I love it.
Submarine?
They still haven't done BFI. Please let it be 6 fairies. They both only... Generic's at 5 and Charles is at 4. I thought that Generic did go to BFI at some point. Yeah. And maybe Charles just did as well. I think it's just some random mini check now. And then Chunky Underground for the slam. Whoa. And wouldn't you know it, I think Charles has come to the same conclusion. He's running straight to the treasure chest, which is like the best spot for it. And Generic has found his way back to Tiny Temple, so he'll be right. He'll be right as rain.
Yeah, we'll be able to find Lanky here. Man, I feel like there's a lot of ways to get completely lost in the sauce in this seed.
Guys! We still got a problem, guys! Where's the peanut? Where's our peanut?
Wait a minute! Just realized!
We still got a problem!
This one. This is good for density, too. Again, we still...
Yeah, I mean, you get to 64.
At this point, Charles can just cash out their blueprints and be fine.
Yeah, Generic is not going to be thrilled with that one. There's the barrels. Oh my god. The hype chest delivers. Yeah, he knows he has enough GBs. He doesn't even care to pick up anymore. He's at what? He's into space. He's at like 63. Combine adding his blueprints into it. So yeah, he's totally fine. Assuming he gets Diddy in a moment.
Good old space.
Whoa.
Yeah, running straight to Japes here.
DK64 Randomizer.com seems like it puts an emphasis on logic, routing, know-how over execution compared to other randomizers. Very true, but if you don't have the execution, you will get smoked by the people that do. So, you gotta know your stuff and go fast. The hints are everything. In this massively huge bajillion collectibles world of twisting paths that's like basically perfectly built for paths, the hints are really awesome.
Yeah, the hints are really great. And in terms of the, like, a lot of times there are like tricks that you'll occasionally see the runners do, but I think you are right in terms of it doesn't need to be, it's not as execution heavy as some other randomizers are. It is mostly logic, but it's also like properly executing yourself, thinking through the logic is a lot of it.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Oh my god, he barely dodged the shockwave. It's crazy. Yeah, if I'm just a jabroni, and if I can do all this tech, then we're good.
Okay. We got the big old super duper duper duper.
Oh.
Now we can hit the Diddy cage. Finally get our 5th Kong an hour and 25 minutes in.
Red Slam, acquire Diddy, life is good. However, large posterior, where is Peanut? This is a bit of a problem.
Hey guys, I really don't want to bring the mood down or anything. I know we're all really excited about getting Diddy, but yeah, we're
guys. All right, what are our options here? Our options, it could be that Peanut is in the 5-door temple and then Peanut gets you Balloon. That's like a miracle play. But I don't hate that option. That might be the first thing I go to because it's a technically unresolved DDK roll. It could easily be resolved by finding Balloon, but technically unresolved as of yet. We can't rule out Peanut and Helm, which is hilarious. It could be in Helm.
Would be the funniest answer.
Yeah, it could be in Helm because all of our key 8 path hints are also path to DDK roll, so it could be there. Why not?
Dude, the worst thing about that Domino guy that slapped them on the butt every single time they walked into Japes is after he hits you, he just runs into the distance and just fades away. The greatest, do anything about it.
The greatest hit and run of all time.
Nobody can stop Mr. Domino, man. I've checked.
True. Alright, so what are our options for Peanut? It could be Sax, it could be Balloon, it could be Pineapple, it could be Strong Kong, it could be Shockwave, it could be Grab, it could be Coconut, it could be Mini, it could be Diving, it could be Punch. Oh, so it could just be the entire game. Okay, got it.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah,
cool,
that's
cool. Okay,
that's.
I'll see you all when we're at 180 GBs.
That's great. That's pretty great. Okay, could it be grape though? Yes. Punch got you sniper.
I'm thinking rabbit. What?
Oh my god, he had one bullet, missed the one bullet. That's devastating. That.
Dude, I was gonna comment on that 50 minutes ago. I went, he has one bullet left. Is that gonna be a problem?
Oh my god, that's so mean. We have an owl tree hint that could save us. I think it's also possible to be here. Punch. What did Punch get us? Punch got a sniper and. Where was Spring again? Anyone remember where
so long ago.
Spring
we
was?
just both laughed at it. I don't remember.
Grape was buried, but is it possible that Grape could be on the path to DK rule? I don't know. Punch got Twirl in Cave's lobby, and that got you to Rocket Barrel, so yeah, Punch is solved. I'm trying to, like, find a way to solve that. Oh, Spring was Punch locked in Factory lobby. By the camera, of course. Alright, well, jeez. That's barrels. I mean, that's, oh man.
Thanks, Wrinkly. You're always coming through just in the nick of time.
Just a little too late. That's brutal. It's hilarious. If you're following Grape checks, you would actually get that hint and be like, what? And then throw Grape away. You with the Vines hitting Galleon? Almost certainly. I'd be surprised if we didn't.
Yeah, we are now doing the think dance.
We are firmly in think dance territory as the peanut has popped out of existence. I think at this point it can actually be anywhere in the game. I would be worried about like easy Diddy medals. I would be worried about hard Diddy medals. I would be worried about any Diddy check in the game because you haven't had Diddy this whole time, so it could just be on a random Diddy check. Especially the ones that are easier to get. So like Aztec Rocket Barrel checks, I kinda like. I just would you have to kinda like assume it's like lampshaded. Anywhere in production is fair game because it could be Coconut Grab. Totally fair game. Strong Kong? Yes, Strong Kong is also pet the DK roll because it got you Twirl, because it gets you Rocket Barrel, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, Strong Kong has been Way of the Horde for about 500 years.
Actually, it hasn't been Way of the Horde that long. We just didn't want to believe it was Way of the Horde for that long. True. For most of the time. It probably was, but we just didn't want to believe it.
We got Monkey Port almost immediately.
Yeah, but like Monkey Port's not that great. It's not that great an item.
Yeah, Monkey Port's never done anything for nothing for anybody. Really.
It does a little bit, especially when it doesn't get you to Upper Creme Isle. It's only doing like a couple things.
Yeah, true. It's like okay.
Yeah.
And also because literally everybody shoots through the window in Castle.
You know,
so, like,
Mini is path to DK roll, and Mini got his bosses, or got his barrels, which means it could be on any boss. Like I'm telling you, this peanut could be like anywhere in the game. What could it not be?
This peanut actually could be really bad. I think.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, this is not good. This is like Red Alert DEFCON 1 territory. Like you are in big trouble here because there's no help for this peanut.
This is called Tudos. I don't know what'll do, but we need somebody.
Yep.
You need an adult.
So what is it not? It's not Hunky. It's not Vines. It's not Red Slam.
Go on.
That's it. That's the list.
It's okay, great. It's like 6 checks.
There's the Rocket Barrel Way of the Horde. Yep, sure is. That sure is. All right. Great.
You have to wonder if another racer in this qualifier just like tripped over it. They're just like, oh, that's crazy.
These guys know their stuff. Like they definitely know their stuff. I think it more likely it's just in some horrible check somewhere. Tripped over it is like possible, but like it's also very possible it could just be like a random boss. Maybe it's a boss that needs Diddy, like just to kick you while you're down, and then you do the boss and get charged, and then it's just like, all right, my career's over.
If I did a boss in this position and got charged, I would that's just the DQ, even if I feel like I'm ahead.
Yeah, and a race time lobby of 33 people. Ah!
Crazy. On just a random Sunday afternoon, y'all are great.
Somebody's gonna find it, right? Somebody's gonna find it pretty quickly. Somebody will just like randomly choose the option that gets it pretty quickly. All right, a second castle runes check. Library was hinted Way of the Horde, so it's possible that this runes check is actually pointing at Peanut and not Monkey Port due to the duplicate hint prevention. This is actually a pretty solid check. I like what Charles is thinking.
Loaded Simeon. Loaded, by that I mean just the chimp, not the...
I guess calling it duplicate hit prevention is not technically accurate because it's like aversion. It's not like actually preventing anything. It's just like trying to avoid it as best it can. You get the idea. Show me peanuts.
Duplicate hit attempt negation.
Yeah, that sums it up pretty well. Car race. Go be on the car race.
Yeah,
Why not?
second car.
Why not?
Dude, at this point, it's literally just play the game until you get peanut like.
You can also just beat Helm too whenever you want. So that's what Generic's doing. Not the car race.
Banana.
Hang on, wait a minute. That says 2 laps, but it's actually a 1-lap race because we shortened it. Blam!
Wait a minute.
Blam! Get him!
Blam! Yeah, get on the phone. This is important. Yeah. You're gonna want to see this.
Or maybe I misread it, in which case I'm the fool. Surely nobody will like pause the YouTube video, go back and check that. Yeah, none of you are clipping that.
Have sniper scope?
Do we have sniper? Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're just really struggling to shoot that coconut. It's like, don't we give me
well, that one's particularly annoying because it's actually mostly blocked by the B locker. So if the B locker's loaded in, you are not hitting that switch like ever.
Weird switch.
It's weird. It's super weird. Okay, now diving Strong Kong again, but like, or no wait, he's just moving. Yeah, no, I think they're just doing random stuff. Okay, no, Charles is returning the 5-door temple, which I like. Because it could be you get Peanut out of Tiny's 5-door temple, and then Peanut gets you balloons somewhere. Who cares where it gets you? In the meantime, just do anything you can.
A melon for the boys.
How did Peanut end up unhinted? We need to lock the shipyard again so this never happens again.
True. Just force start Peanut. Man, this felt like it wasn't gonna happen. It felt like we were following a path of some sort.
Diddy Carroll is the path that kind of fell by the wayside, I'm afraid. That was the one that didn't quite get enough attention. Imagine if that Hunky Chunky hint that we got right next to the Hunky Chunky shop was actually a Peanut hint. Just imagine if it was just slightly twisted. We'd be all set. Are we missing any hints? Probably. I don't know where, though. Maybe.
I don't think so. Charles, I can't imagine.
Oh, what are you? That's Balloon. No, man, it's Balloon. Oh, it was where I thought it was. That's, like, kind of good for my aura, but kind of bad for the seed.
Dude, the aura stonk's never been higher. But...
Yeah, I know. It's so bad.
But also, good God, where's
You love to hate to see it.
Chat, stop yelling Lanky Tower. It's not Lanky Tower. It can't be, surely.
I mean, it could be. It could be anything is the problem.
For the culture?
Checking, yeah, rocket barrel checks. Why not? Here we go. We can do Helm, right? We're not just, like, passing on it for no reason. I think you should do Helm right now, because it could be in Helm, which is insane to say, but it's a very real possibility.
And you can just cross off Helm. Say he did it.
Yeah. It's not in Helm. I just made insane hand gestures, like, and was just like, you know, it's not there.
Well, I mean, you know, I don't want to say anything too offensive here, but good.
Actually, you know.
Did you know Hideout Helm has checks in?
Triangle.
Triangle.
Okay, game. Okay, all right. Let's rein it in a little bit. It could be triangle lock. Here you go.
Let's all calm down. We're getting a little crazy here.
Is anything hinted for Peanut? It's easier to list the things that are not hinted for Diddy K. Rool. So it could be anywhere in the game, to be honest. It could be nearly anywhere in the game. Llama Temple's pretty good density. Production doesn't suck. I mean, just doing anything really. Acquire.
It's play the video game. Man.
Acquire collectibles, play the video game, and you will be set free.
Call Grant Kirkhope and say, I love collecting the funny colored bananas in Funny Monkey game.
Generic does have to piece together the monkey port problem, but I think he'll get there eventually. Because he'll just keep digging. He'll just keep digging through stuff and eventually run into like the owl tree hint, I think, and that'll send him right. Or you might just like do the treasure chest out of density for whatever reason. That might have been one of the funniest falls on production I've seen in a while. He just kind of like slipped on every surface on the way down. I think he was trying to drop, but like it was still pretty ridiculous looking.
We all love a good production fall. You don't see it as much anymore. You don't see it every single seed.
Yeah. We need to get worse. That's what we need to do.
True. You know, for season 5, I think it should just all be like red text items.
We can just all agree to get like worse. Wait, what is that? Ocean? It's clear. Do you really need like oranges? Like that's the best it could be. I don't think you're worried about that one. You got red slime in your pocket.
The way Charles bailed out of that ground pound was so funny. Like he was so ready for it. He was already twirling. He was going straight into it. And he was just like,
yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Well, maybe Charles wasn't actually at 50 GBs yet, but now he's at 51, so he could definitely do helm whenever he wants. And yeah, GBs are pretty much no longer a problem at this point. Generic is at looks like 59. Isn't like perfect, but it's pretty good.
oh,
No,
man.
wait.
Where are we going?
He's
Charles?
at 60. He's at 60. Okay. Like, it could be upper cabin. It could be lower cabin. It could be Tiny's cabin. But, like, that doesn't have to be oranges.
It could be
ammo belt, too. Like, it'll be a whole pile of garbage. You know you need a red vial, so clear vials just aren't that, so, like, whatever. I think Generic's pressing his luck on helm now, so pretty reasonable.
Yeah, I'm surprised Charles hasn't gone for a check on the Simeon here.
Mind the blip, we're good.
No, I'm just doing dump. I think, yeah, I think Charles is also going out. Wow, that was funny. They thought
I don't
of it,
think
like,
you
the
need
same
to.
time.
How would you dump here? Because the GB door is the second door, right? So you can see the fairies no matter what. I guess you may as well dump just to get cracking. This is looking like it's going to be a hype race through helm until you realize that we're missing like a critical item. Generic is missing a Kong. Like we're fried.
It looks like it's about to be really hype, but honestly, morale.
Well, maybe
morale's
just
at an all-time low.
maybe Generic just dumped for funsies. I don't hate that either. Let's go.
Yeah, maybe it's just a good time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're getting hype. You're getting hype, and Lanky is missing.
You are hype. You don't think you are, but you are hype right now.
I see you. You're standing up in your chair. You're hooting and hollering. Lanky is missing.
Peanuts!
This peanut is long gone, dude.
Take me out to the ball game, man. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. This hint will help him. This hint will get Generic back on track because it'll get him the barrels he needs to send back to Japes. Hopefully he
Charles
makes that
is
connection.
just YOLOing. They're just gonna see if it's in him.
What else can you do? You might want to check that sax pad, bud, but that's alright.
I think we know it's not sax, right? Am I crazy?
Might have already. No, it could be. It could be sax.
Wait, no, it's not I think we go creme. It's not Cremiles. Am I stupid? I could be stupid.
Oh yeah, creme is foolish, you're right. Good call, good call.
There was something.
Good catch, good catch. Alright. Is it in helm?
No.
That would be
though.
unbelievable. It's possible. It could be here. It's just insane if it's an unhinted helm medal. Or even like a helm battle arena. That would actually make my head explode if it were the helm battle arena.
Welcome to bonus stage.
That would be some real season 4 stuff, man. Oh, a 45-second barrel shooter.
That's not too bad. Alright, Generic gets his hint for picking up his barrel, so he'll be off to the races in a moment. Get that, and then go scoop up the goods. Off we go.
Checking out the helm pads, seeing if Peanut is severely injured. Peanut is in complete casino mode. Maybe harder than any item you've ever seen get casino before. It was hinted at everywhere, but it was hinted at too much.
Well done!
Going into the hype chest on the left side. Gonna be able to grab the juicy contents within.
Zah. Get our look at helm. Peanut pop guns in helm. Pretty please? Sugar on top? No? Okay, that's fine. Maybe next time.
Does that mean we do the
Fast.
long flight up to the fight pad?
I believe so. Do a little bit of everything. Rule out helm, at least. That's good. And, it's time to stay hydrated, refill your waters. We might strap in for this one, because these peanuts are not playing nice.
If you got peanut allergies, I got great news. We don't got peanuts. If it's still Rabbit Race at the end of the day, which I said in the very beginning it could be Rabbit Race,
We would have a legendary seed of all time.
this would truly be a seed of all time.
It could be the Rabbit Igloo, too, because we found Triangle. It was Rocket Barrel locked.
Alright, gonna peep this fight pad in all likelihood.
Oh man, you have a DK roll first, and you have a Tiny K roll last. We're getting booted again.
Did he just get slapped by the domino straight into the level entrance?
That's very funny. That can happen from time to time, but not super
That
common.
just happened. That was the first time one of them had actually killed that stupid domino.
Charles needs some GBs to open the door at the end, but here we go.
Oh, they think they have the bigger slam. They just realize, oh no, I don't have it. Did you see the,
Yeah,
the
nice
double
try, buddy.
pound on the switch? Like,
Yep. Alta tweet. That's a good one. That's a classic.
and that's a banana.
Rainbow Coral.
Fairy.
Nice.
But they're gonna be able to get their slam here pretty quickly. They're gonna go underground.
Yep. Just a minor detour. You needed to pop open the crates anyway, or the huts anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, Helm Fairies. Could you possibly have our peanuts? Pretty please. Sugar on top.
Please? That'd be epic.
Like, you just live in the best. If you just lived in the best possible world and just assumed it was going to fall into your lap, it could work out. He also needs a GB to open this door.
Good news.
Well,
I got good news and bad news.
yeah, that's not nothing, but that's not good enough, I'm afraid. How funny would it be if there were like 2 vials back here and one of them was peanut? You'd be a GB short. You'd be like, oh my god.
That would be incredibly funny.
That
Get
would
an
be.
instrument upgrade. and
That would be
a peanut.
devastating. And so now
Alright,
Generic's
we're-
like, cool, I got peanut. What do I do? Or I got Diddy. Now I just go get. Oh, he needs
wonder
to go
if
get
Generic-
he needs to go get key 3. Oh, he doesn't have Toral. Oh, it's all right here. So like, this all works out.
I feel like Charles has known how bad this truly is for a while now, but I feel like I don't know if Generics really realize like,
I think the dawning realization it comes easily by now. He's probably like really not happy with the seed, but like it's certainly not over because the seed is so ugly.
Is ugly is a good word. Grizzly.
Grizzly, yeah. Gross, gnarly. Yeah, now he's doing just like easy checks. Just like
You know we're down bad when we're just looking at the ice tomato for no reason.
the ice tomato is here just because he's here. That's all.
He does have a banana.
That's all it'd be. I think Charles just like picked caves to clear. Like that's all he's got. Just like, all right, time
Yeah.
to start clearing.
Just threw a dart at the board and went. Caves looks great.
Yep, this is the most open level, I guess. Yeah, I guess he ran through all the Aztec stuff. I think he was recently in Factory. He hasn't been in caves in a while, so this does kind of make some sense. There's not that much to do here, though, I'm afraid.
Floating on over to the splat. Why not? He's got a pulse. Kill him. $5 all day.
Key 3 for generic. Life is good. Here's your rocket barrel. Good luck. You hoping that was peanuts? I mean, all he can really do now is just go beat Helm because he can, but that's not really inspiring.
Just imagine generic just being like, I was really hoping that was me.
If you're hoping it's peanuts, then you need to find Rocket Barrel, and you're not any better off.
Yeah.
Like, it could be one or the other, and both are kind of horrible. Is there an igloo to Diddy phase? No, there was just a Way of the Horde monkey port igloo. Your monkey port was past the Diddy key rule, probably. Rooms for port, maybe rooms for something else. Monkey port did get Way of the Horde hinted, but I think we've seen all the rooms except for Lanky Tower.
It's the only one we haven't looked at. If it's Lanky Tower, then
Well,
chat unfortunately won this.
Chat wins. There you go. Maybe you just pick the worst check of all time, and I guess it's not the worst check of all time, but not great. Museum would be cursed. We've seen the museum. We saw that really early, I think.
Yeah, we had a peek
near the start.
game, like instantly.
Oh, I love this on guard chest. Here we go. Now we're talking. Have we seen this hint? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if this is new. Okay, sprint cabin would be unbelievable if it's here. Oh, the boss is there. You don't want to check the boss, buddy? Oh no. Unlucky.
Sprint cabin? Nope. May I interest you in a banana?
It's the big ol' cabin's hint for Shockwave. New info, I'm afraid. Yo, what's the mermaid god? Here we go, now we're cooking. Can you imagine it all comes down to just like, did you find one random pearl?
I think they both have. There was one that was just kind of like randomly in the way.
I don't remember where it was, so hopefully that's not too bad. Throwing helm too.
He just dropped the bar of he has no style, he has no power, he's hid peanuts inside of his tower.
God. It's not Lanky's tower, to be clear. It's just like Lanky just gets the check out of the tower.
No, I think he owns it. How do you know that? Have you asked him?
Lanky never struck me as a landlord.
Yeah, Lanky does not strike you as one of the bourgeoisie.
No. Man of the people.
Is it the patch on his overwalls? That's class 5.
Working man. Working monkey. He sublet Lanky Tower. That's why there are rooms.
Yeah, it's his Airbnb for the weekend that DK64 takes place over. We are gonna check the Trovskov here because
What else are you gonna do? Yeah, like what else are you gonna check? Like, you may as well check
There's
everything.
no good or bad calls at this point. It's just do stuff.
We might see the rabbit. We may yet see the rabbit.
I'm gonna freak out if it's the rabbit. Rabbit and Lanky Tower are by far the funniest answers.
That would be diabolical.
The only bad news for chat in terms of content is that it can't be Mechfish. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Cannot be Megfish. Can't be Check Legends either. We've seen one. Not gonna be the lobby one.
I mean, yeah, it could be worse. It's nice that it's on like a gun, I guess.
It actually cannot be Kosher Dirt. Monkey is only Chunky K roll. So, Charles, jabroni, what are you doing? Actually, you might be getting like Chinese metal, so maybe I'm the jabroni. It won't be
Also,
Kosher
I
Dirt,
think
though.
there is just a. I think at a certain point in the seed, you also just start going sanity mode.
Yeah, I mean, you just do everything, right? Well, may as well. Igloo, I don't hate the Igloo either. Rocket Barrel gets you access to like everything, so I'm gonna have a look around. Oh yeah, we got Spring, alright. We need... Charge is our epic bait item. We see a red vial on a boss, it's just a 50-50 to ruin your life. That's living the dream.
Dude, if it's a red vial on a boss, I'm gonna scream. That would be so crazy.
That would not be okay.
This would truly be a seed of all time if that is the case. We randomly have Chunky Triangle.
Here we go.
This is completely arbitrary.
Here we go. The main character has somehow worked his way into a seed yet again.
Well, look who it is. Tiny head and all.
Well. Seen the car race already, it's not there.
It's very funny that, like, Chunky stumbles across him tight. Like, you'd think it would be Lanky. Chunky has no relationship with this rabbit.
Probably like made
who
the
this rabbit is.
probably made the room first and then figured out whose room it was later.
Maybe it's Lanky's agent.
Could be.
He's subletting it. He tied the rabbit to the barrel.
He gives you junk. How fitting.
Wow. Gave him a nice little hat. This is quite bad.
Yeah. Yeah, this is. Yeah. This is real bad.
Okay, but think about this.
Okay.
On the left side there, we are checking random rooms. Are they going to check Lanky Tower? Will we finally get closure? Can chat finally move on?
You gotta be careful what you wish for because they could be right.
Move on works in both directions. Yeah, we saw a museum 1 second in.
I suppose so. All right, Generic taking his time. He's got to 64s. He's like, all right, I've seen enough. Let's just go beat Helm. So he'll knock out Helm and then be back in the peanut grinder.
Just staring at the Diddy phase.
The Nutcracker waltz. I think it is highly unlikely to be charge into Peanut. The most likely scenario is that it just simply Peanut is our next item and we win the game. And we're good to go. The problem is that it could be anywhere in the game, basically.
Yeah, like, we don't know if other people have, like, finished the, nice, by the way.
Nice.
We don't know if other people have finished their races yet, because I think you could just trip over it, I think, right? Like, it's just, at this point, it's a complete crapshoot.
Yeah. Or you can check the race lobby and then find out for yourself, but we shan't do that. We shall let our runners suffer, I suppose. No such luck here.
They will suffer for our amusement.
2 days later, hey, I'm back. Have we found peanuts? Yep.
To be fair, this is a good idea for content. Like, you know, like on the surface of it, just I hid an item somewhere in DK64. Find it. No, they got hit. Dude, it sucks sometimes being DK for that minigame.
The barrage is brutal out here. It's not that bad. I maintain this game isn't that bad, and that you all suck at it. That's
true.
That's my hill I die on, is that you're all just bad at it.
Perchance, were you born in a cave? I don't mean that in a mean way. Hold on now.
Born in a cave. I did play a lot of DK64, so maybe.
One with the cave.
Molded by it.
You also revisit the cave.
Could be Gorilla Gone? Where's Gorilla Gone? Outer Isles Shockwave? Yeah, it could be Gorilla Gone.
I think we established it's literally just whatever, man.
There's so because all of our stuff got hinted to a very deep rocket barrel. There's just too many possibilities it could be for Peanut. Every item is fair game. At any point, the path could have just branched off to just like snag a Peanut on the side.
I mean, triangle was just the biggest question mark because that was just seriously something we tripped over.
Well, triangle's rocket barrel locked, so that's something. All right, looks like caves is clear, so Charles is out of here. What's next? He picks forest.
And we have to stress that point. Picks. Not like for any reason other than, I don't know.
Pretty much. Hey, there's no rhyme or reason. I don't think it's feather, actually. No, it could be feather. Nope, it's only me. It could be anything. Grape thwack.
You keep trying to do this thing where you put, like, logic into this. You keep trying to hope and pray that there's some...
You gotta be careful, because it's pretty easy to, like, overfit from time to time, so you have to... And overfitting is pretty dangerous in the sense that like you think you got it, but like then you don't, and then you're on an island at that point. Your theory is out the window, and you're like, I don't even know how to recover.
Not wrong.
Yeah, a big lead can turn into a casino, but it also turns into a pretty sizable lead in the casino in the form that you have just checked so much more of the game. Like, if Generic picks caves, he stays way behind. Generic has to pick somewhere else and be correct in order to get closer, and the odds of that are just staggering. So leads do convert well into casinos, it's just brutal.
Yeah, it's just at this point,
it becomes a lot swingier.
Being Omega thorough, right? All right, what you got, Mr. Owl? I love how the Kasplat is almost always there, so it looks like it's looking at him dying.
It's like looking down, what is going on down here?
No. Boy, you looking for peanuts? You got the wrong place, boy.
Try again. All right, how about the anthill? You better not be the rabbit. We're getting close.
We're getting really close to checking rabbit and seeing potion. All right. Let's not turn mountains into anthills here. Let's stay calm.
Oh, well, you can get your triangle hint, I guess, if you want to go scoop up your triangle. Why not? Go for it, Chief. all that good, that'll do you. I think he knows which Kasplat it is, too, because there's only one left. Well, actually, he might not have gotten the Llama Temple, so he might be like 1 or 2, but he can get it pretty much no matter what.
A battle crown and a banana.
Wow!
What a good animal. That's value.
That's crown number 2. We're really getting places, team. Alright, all keys for Generic. The K-Rule fight is open.
I have great news about that, and then really bad news, chat.
Just 2 small problems. The peanut pop guns appear to be missing.
Maybe you just, like, believe really hard and just kind of slam Diddy into the spotlight.
And Generic picks Aztec. Aztec, I think Charles has already had a pretty good look at Aztec. I don't know if it was a full thorough clear, because... Actually, it might have been a full clear. I think. Yeah, I think it was a full clear. Maybe he came here to try and pick up triangle, and then he can look at more checks later. Or maybe he's going to get the triangle so he can go blow up the rabbit. That actually might be his plan. That's a pretty generic plan, but...
That's a pretty generic plan, but it's his plan.
It's a generic plan. The one reason why this casino is so ugly is because you got 2 Kongs like relatively late. Lanky and Diddy turned up relatively late, which means all these early levels you were in earlier, you have like no progress on these guys. Bro, you did this. This is where Funky was. What are you doing, dog? Dog. You know, remember like
Funky.
falling down a couple times?
Funky, they needed you, and you were hiding in the attic, dog.
Oh, he just wants the CBs. All right, fair enough. I guess that's
now it is. It's gonna be Generic's turn to be kind of confused here.
Well, I mean, triangle is just a bonus.
Just there, just
take
hanging
it.
out. It's
Why
fun.
not? If you're hunting blindly, you may as well have as many tools available at your disposal. So, is it middle and boss searching time? Yeah, it's been that for a good like 20 minutes. All right. I'll give you all a little update on this one. We are out now 2 hours into the seed. Nobody is done. This one is a stinker.
This is a good one.
We're going to be talking about this one for a bit. This is going to be a heated post-game thread.
This is just where even the most diplomatic player just says, capital H, hello. I have some feedback regarding...
This seed kicks ass, and it kicks ass. Oh,
hello, this
brother.
seed kicked my ass. Man. It is such a bad feel to be this late in a seed, and you're just grabbing random B medals. You're just like, I don't know.
Yep. These are the kind of seeds that also go for great interviews at the end where it's like, yeah, so you picked Forest and it was there? Yep, I picked Forest and it was there. That's great. I'm glad you picked Forest and it was there.
So tell me why you picked Forest. Oh, because I hadn't checked it yet. Oh,
because,
yes, I see.
because it was there. Oh, yep, there it is. It's simple as.
Thank you very much for your time.
All right, we're
Don't
not getting
be up here.
We're not getting to 3 hours, so let's. It's not gonna be 3 hours. All right, I actually am a little skeptical of O-stand checks, but as well, they're pretty fast. If we get to 3 hours, then something has gone horribly wrong. We're getting Lanky Tower checked. Lanky Tower, yes.
Whoa, chat.
Is it time?
Hold on. We are inside of Lanky's sublet New York apartment.
The high rise.
Dang, the high rise. And bro, he's rising. Rise up. Get the peanut, Lanky.
No! It's a GB.
That would have been the funniest.
Well, okay.
Actually,
It's not entirely with no leads. We know it's not Hunky Chunky or Vines or Slam.
Excuse me.
It's actually not no leads, but it is not good.
It's not Hunky Chunky or Vines, comma, Aztec is not locked by Vines.
Just not like 3 things. That's fine.
Pearl.
Boss? Fairy. All right. It's always a boss until it isn't. Could just be a random Diddy medal. It could be a random Lanky medal. I don't think Charles has checked Castle yet, so this is actually this is a chance for Generic to hit. And if he hits, you win. Congrats. That's all it goes.
I think we should do it so that if you hit like 80 GBs, you get to just type in an item and it tells you where it is. The bingo bailout.
Oh, we getting a spider boss look. Oh, baby. That's some good stuff right there. Kegs? Spider boss? Now we're hitting the gourmet checks.
This is also kind of a stanky check, to be honest. I hate this check.
Lanky Dungeon? Could fit.
Yeah.
It could fit. It could all fit. There's
It
just
sucks to do.
so many ways for it to fit, is the problem.
Oh, it could be banana metal. Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah. Got more fits than
Diddy's dungeon?
got more fits than an influencer's closet.
I'm just saying, DK wakes up at 5 a.m., 5:07 in the pool.
507. It took me a minute to pull that one out of the memory banks. So funny.
Doing kegs.
I don't know if that first cake counted because he ran into the grinder.
Yeah, he slammed into it.
You have to drop it, I think. Does that work?
No, yeah, you have to drop it, right? Am I high?
Yeah, I think you got to drop it. What else could it be? Pound the X? It actually can't be Pound the X. Of all the checks in the game you listed, that's like the one of the like 3 it can't be.
It is shocking you managed to pick one of the only ones.
I don't mean to roast you, but that is a little unfortunate. It's not Hunky. That's like, it's not Hunky. It's not Red Slam. It's not Vines. That's it. That's the list, which is horrible. That's so bad.
Very bad. Dude, it's like 30 times worse because also we can see all of the Red Slam checks. Like, we don't need to know that.
Yeah, it's not helpful at all. Thinking of awful checks is pretty reasonable. Pound the X is pretty rough. Spider Boss is pretty rough. Here we go.
Oh, it can't be Peanut.
Oh, of course, silly me. It can't be Peanut. Yeah, naturally.
All right, Spider Boss, how's it going?
Hey, Spoder.
What up, Spoder?
Have we seen Forest Tiny Metal yet? Surely, I think we have. We can't be freed by Forest Tiny Metal again. Oh. Spider Boss? Pretty please? Battle Crown.
Dude, whenever I hear the spider voice acting, I always have to imagine, because I think it's Grant Kirkhope, and it just sounds like he recorded it, like, over a lunch. It's like 1 second. Just yum, yum.
Yum. Having a good time.
Yeah, we don't have Chimpy. Checking DK minecart, see what's going on.
Rips, love it. And Charles picks Galleon. It's just Bean! Bean! We've been blessed. We've been blessed. I forgot we had not seen the bean this whole time.
It's been 2 hours. We haven't seen a bean. The chat's been starving.
Oh my god. Yeah, we're so hungry. We need sustenance. We need the bean.
Please, one little bean, please. Just for the boy.
Check out Castle Lobby? Sure, why not?
Why not?
I'm with it.
Can you imagine if it was just here this whole time? Oh my god. I think there might be riots in the streets if it were up there. Oh, here we go. Here's another awful check that nobody's gonna do the cannon game.
You know, you say that. Well, wow.
See ya, bud. Enjoy the drink.
Oh, dude, this Splat is fighting back. How did he get out that slam?
He's
He was
ulting?
shooting him.
He ulted?
That was a gamer Splat, dude.
Greenhouse. I love greenhouse.
Oh, did you just shoot? Oh, that would have been tight.
That's a cheeky shot. Pretty sure that shot only works if your name is Connor75, unfortunately.
True. You get a blueprint for your troubles, though. So I mean, think
Yeah,
about
a whole lot of nothing. Awesome. It may as well be toilet paper.
It doesn't look like it's made of paper. It just looks it looks like a hard object.
Yep.
Yep. I'm telling you, man. It's dire times. Checking the chests. Yeah. Melon. Banana.
How are we feeling about the Castle Arena? Can we get a funny name? Unstable Trouble. Yeah, we're in trouble, all right.
Oh yeah, that's us.
We are in trouble. He
Gotta
decides
get another one.
he's done with Castle.
All right, battle of the funny arena names.
What is happening here? Well, if you can name the check that has peanut pop guns, you win! That's it. That's the whole seed.
You know, chat? Text in at DK64Randomizer.com.
Come on down to discord.dk64randomizer.com and... Yeah, jeez.
And tell us where the peanut is. We don't know.
Probably doing the spoiler thread, though.
Hear you out, Lanky Tower? Oh, you shall like it.
Oh my god, where is this thing, man?
Dude, we're like running out. Like we have seen most checks, I think, at this point.
Charles is pretty well cleared caves. Caves, forest. I think Generic has cleared out his castle as best he can.
You know what we didn't check yet?
Jetpack is dead for starters. He's coming back for
We didn't check Rabbit.
Did he actually not check the rabbit race? Oh my
I
god,
don't think
that's
so. He
so
didn't make it
funny.
daytime.
Yeah, he didn't do it. Oh my god.
Do you text letters? Oh, it's a 100 bean? No, just like open up an envelope, like a normal size one, cram a banana in it, and then send
That
it
question
to us
just
over post.
that question just like aged me like 20 years, but that's all right. No big deal. We're all right. Nothing on the mermaid.
The thing is, it could be rabbit, but again, it could be anything. It doesn't matter. There's no thoughts here. Just head empty. Check, play the video game. Run around as a funny monkey.
Find the thing. Just find it. Can we just find it? Just find it.
It'd be great if one of you found it. God, we can check these stupid factory.
Now we're cooking. Let's do the piano game. Holy smokes! If it's here, this is unbelievable.
We're in the gutter, man. We are you know that image of like the Waluigi plush that's like in like a sewage drain?
Yeah.
What's that? Homing ammo?
Oh
Sure,
my
why not?
God.
Get
I don't think it's gonna be in here. Oh my god. I don't think it's gonna be in here. The reason I don't think it's gonna be in here is because I think if it were in here, somebody like would have found this on the way to the treasure chest. If it's if it's actually this vial right here, that is unbelievable. People are going to be in shambles if it's here.
Because like everybody had to go past this.
Yes, everybody had to have gone past this in order to get the barrels out of the treasure chest.
And not only did you have a million other ways of getting up here to get this bonus barrel, you also had Simeon, Spring, and Diddy.
Right. This is a 1 in... we've seen Third Melon, haven't we? Yeah, Third Melon was in the stump.
We have.
So we are Instrument Upgrade 2, Ammo Belt 2, Oranges, O-Stand, Charge, and the Money Peanuts. So this is like a 1 in 6, maybe? Give or take? We just got homing, so that knocked that off.
Instrument Upgrade 2.
Alright, the next one is a 1 in 5.
You know, Lowrock, I like your positivity.
We'll get him next time.
Oh, this is so
brother.
fun, man.
The dartboard. Alright.
Oh, good old dartboard. I'm glad we're getting a wide variety of checks. Honestly, if these two players want to collude, just like call each other and ask what they've checked so far, that'd be great.
You got Forest yet? Yeah, I got Forest. You got Factory? I'm doing that right now. Alright.
Alright, cool. I just did dartboard.
Great, great, great. It's not here. His word. Phone a friend. Oh, it's true. We have seen a clear vial, so we've seen the clear vial on the matching game. That actually was a 1 in 5 there, because that could be like Oranges, Ammo Belt, or something of the sort.
Yeah, it should be a rule. After 2.5 hours, everyone's just allowed to join the group call. I appreciate the Ganon on the door, by the way, because like when you're down bad like this and checking the bosses, you really do feel like you're about to die. You know what I mean?
Piano game? We actually just checked the piano game, so right here. Trombone was a starting item and was not hinted at all. Could be trombone locked. Why not?
We had trombone and we had sprint. I'm telling you, man. Give you rabbit.
You gonna look at Lanky's 5-door ship from here? How about Diddy's? Oh my god, Diddy's is a potion. Potion alert, potion alert. 1 in 4. 1 in 4. Lock in.
Red alert, alert.
Alert.
Diddy's ship has a potion.
Alert, we have seen a vial. Red alert, Diddy, go. Yeah. Go, get. Guitar was...
not me. We needed a guitar anyway.
Yeah, we already know we need a guitar. Or, what do we need it for?
Funky.
Funky, you're right, yeah.
I know it was a million years ago.
Yeah. Guitar was pineapple locked in the 5-door temple. And you know what? He's opening the Lankies for good measure, just in case. Just in case. How funny would it be you swim into Diddy's 5-door ship and you look in the side, there's a red vial and Lankies, and you're like, oh, turn around, get out!
That would be... That's the funniest thing.
That would be so funny.
You get it, it's Jimpy.
Oh my god. Now that...
Checking DK Arcade.
That's what I would call a career ender. Rainbow coin. Oh my god.
Chat, but hold on. Think about this. It's $5.
Here we go. 1 in 4. Oh my god, it's a peanut minigame. Oh my god!
So it's not that. Honestly, of all the things it could have been, you take that. You take that as being a quick get me out of here.
That is heinous. Oh my lord.
That is so freaking funny, dude. What are the odds of that?
I don't know, like 2%. Not good. Real low. That's unbelievable. What was the potion? We don't know what the potion was. It was.
Didn't get it.
We couldn't get it because it was the Rocket Barrel Peanut minigame. It's not peanut. We know that, but we can't get it. So now, next one's a 1 in 3.
Nice.
Oh my god. That's just criminal. That's actually criminal. And now Charles is on the factory. I don't know how much factory generic cleared, but I imagine he's done with factory. But now he's going to Galleon. Which leaves, if the two of these collectively have seen it all, it leaves like japes or like.
But like, what in japes? Like,
I actually don't know what in japes. That's the problem. Because so much of it is either red slam locked or already seen or peanut locked. There's a lot of peanut locked
yeah,
stuff
or
there.
peanut locked is the problem. Like
Like you can't do like the
japes
painting
isn't a
room.
it's not a very elusive stage. It doesn't leave much of the imagination.
Can't do the mountain. Oh, we haven't seen the rabbit race. That's true. We haven't seen the rabbit race.
I swear to God, if it's been rabbit race this whole time while trombone and sprint have been screaming at you.
I don't know if I could take it. I actually don't know if I could take it.
It might be something charge locked. I don't think you can say that in any meaningful way other than why not.
I think that the
'Cause
odds of that are just too low to me.
just at this point, what else are we throwing on here?
Because in order to do that, you would have had to have both charge and peanut unhinted, and I think that's just a little too unlikely. Have both of them unhinted. One unhinted is like pretty reasonable. Two unhinted, I guess this is a pretty hefty seed. We have how many path hints?
I'd say it's a hefty seed. We're 2 hours and 18 minutes in.
We have 19 path hints. That's a big number. that's really high.
It's not a small number.
So it's I guess two unhinted things is possible. I suppose.
No.
There's nothing up there. He's just grabbing a couple CBs and he's off.
Come on, tactical ball.
Yeah, especially because we now know of where two of the potions are. So like we know there's a clear vial somewhere, or we know there's a clear vial in Llama Temple matching game, and we know there's a vial that is peanut locked in Diddy's 5-door ship. So that knocks out two possible vials of the like 5 or so we're missing. We're missing Ammo Belt 2. I think we're missing Ammo Belt 2. Ammo Belt 2.
8 vials are left. Not a lot.
Ammo Belt 2, oranges, O-stand, charge, and peanut. I think that's it. I guess Charles has more of Castle to clear because he hasn't found the bean yet. It's a sign that he could go back at some point.
That's a landmark bean right there.
Yeah. A signpost bean.
The gamers gather around this bean for warmth. Do not just
In a
be a
desperate prayer.
freaking lankies at metal. I'm gonna scream.
Right.
$5? We're gonna max out our coins, dog.
Let's run some numbers on some medals here. James Diddy medal? James Diddy medal is doable. That'd be messed up. James Lanky medal? That could be it. I'm just thinking of like Diddy and Lanky checks because we got them so much later than the other three. Could be like Jeep's Tiny medal. Could be this random arena and factory. Why not? Could be anything.
Oh, this arena and factory.
It's not the sick bay. We've seen the sick bay. It's, I think, a crown.
Why does Chunky get seasick here? I guess he just gets seasick. Because I always interpret it as he just get like drunk off the barrels or something.
Seen the size of his noggin? I don't know, man. We 101% in the game between the two of them. Maybe.
It throws the balance of the ship off. Whoa. I never really thought about all that lore. I thought Chunky just got crunk and that was okay because I thought it was funny.
Yeah, actually, Chunky is so dense, he actually throws the sailing off.
Checking over here, are they gonna peak DK Arcade now? Man, that's how you know we're really in the
I
gutter.
mean, Generic already looked at it, it's dead.
I know, but
Seal Race? I think Seal Race was a medal. Oh my god, Generic is about to run into the funniest thing of all time. Oh my
Generic's about
god,
to do
brace
it.
for impact.
Dude, we getting on America's Funniest Home Videos with this one.
Oh my god. Man, I thought it would be so funny to have a potion in Lanky's room be red and you just like dip out. No, what we got was so much funnier than that.
That was actually we underestimated how funny it could be.
The game was like, oh, you think you're a funny guy, huh? Not the arcade. No, no, no.
We're checking the sub, and let me tell you, this sub's got nothing going on. starfish in it, and that's about it. Dartboard. We are now tracing each other's steps. We're not doing the perfect teamwork that we were.
Jetpack is not live, so ain't nothing there. Or rather, it's got the railroad
If you'll
coin.
observe generic stream, he's about to enter a barrel that he thinks may have his potion.
Potion sighted, lock in, go. Little does he know.
Generic getting excited, he's swimming a little bit faster than he was on the way in.
Hit the turbo boost.
But alas, his hopes will be dashed.
Do you have any useful negative info?
Not
Only
useful.
that it's not on Hunky Chunky or Vines or Peanuts.
Or Red Slam.
Or Red Slam.
That's it. That's the list.
Wow, that claptrap looks horrifying.
James medals are probably like the worst spot it could possibly be, so obviously it's going to be there. Yep, and see you, Generic. Have fun. Enjoy your peanut minigame. I think Galleon CPs are actually dead. Galleon CPs are foolish. Castle Shops are foolish, and Creme Isle is foolish. Huge.
Massive.
Massive. Enormous. You've never
Think
seen
of all the
anything.
checks that we just knocked out. That would take you at least 3 seconds to check Creme Isle. Hold on, Diddy boss.
Diddy boss. Okay.
I thought for a
Metal. Okay.
second. What is that text on the door that?
I believe it says Mumbo is here, referring to known boss checker Mumbo token. He does not check bosses, that was a meme. Well, checking bosses is like usually a calculated play a lot of the time. It's like, well, maybe barrels is hinted, maybe it's worthwhile, or it's early, I should probably look at it so I don't like orphan something important early.
Or you're like this, where you're just, yeah, you'll take anything, man.
Yeah, so we've been casinoing probably for about like 45 minutes, I think. Well, I don't know,
Longer.
maybe like 40 minutes or so. Probably since about like 1:45, I'd guess.
I can't believe
45
that there's
minutes.
2 potions in this treasure room and neither of them are in.
Yep. Yeah, by the 3-hour mark, I would expect them to have full cleared, and we'll have an answer somewhere. God knows where, but
And again, they've both done help, so they just have to run into K. Rool and slap them.
at some point you might have to just like start metagaming, just like, okay, there's this many people in the lobby, there's a lot of good people. What are the odds that it's in like a good location if it's gone this long? Like, at some point you have to like consider the possibility of, okay, what's like the worst possible spot it could be that like, or rather, what's the last place I would check? And Japes might be the last place I would look. So, it's entirely possible
Charles is checking Lanky Tower.
Like
Cat,
Japes-
pay attention. It might be in Lanky Tower. We're not sure.
Japes Diddy Metal, Japes Lanky Metal feel like my sleeper agents for just like the worst stuff ever.
Could be. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know where Charles is going to go after this. What else do they have to still do in Castle? Now it's like impossible for me to mentally keep track of who's full cleared what, because they're just doing everything.
So I'm pretty sure Charles has run through Forest, Caves, Galleon, Factory, now Castle. So he's actually left on Aztec or Japes remaining. Oh, here comes Japes for generic. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
We getting some signs of life?
Please don't just be in the random Japes lobby check.
Oh! Oh my god, Japes Lobby! Come on! Do it! No! No!
It should be shard! It's murder! It should be shard!
And then he just got kicked out unceremoniously back into the portal. Oh my god.
Dude! To get Chippy Charge to step into the level and have Mr. Domino just punt you back out.
Too much damage. That's too much. That's simply too much. That's the most devastating charge location I've ever seen.
The mental's in shambles.
Alright,
though.
give it up for
I
a
can't
1
believe
in
it.
2 on a bonus barrel from here. 1 in 2!
And 1 in 1 for a red push.
1 in 2 for for generic looking, or for bonus barrel vial. 1 in 1 for red. Alright. That removes our fear of a boss check killing us. I guess. To some extent. Oh look, there's that third melon you always wanted. Actually, Charles might be mostly done with Aztec as well, because he's already cleared the Llama Temple. So actually, he might just have like a couple quick checks in Castle, and then he ends up in Japes. So, I mean,
Charles checked Vulture, so I think they were already pretty thorough.
Alright, so it's not the Hive. It actually can't be here. Like one of the few checks that it can't be. Oh, and I think he's realized it. Oh, and he's bailing. Alright. How many potions are left? We know of one clear vial on Lanky Matching Game. We know of one potion that is not Peanut in Diddy's 5-door ship. And then there are 2 more. So. Yeah. One being, I think, Ammo Belt 2, and then the other being oranges. Or, Ammo Belt 2, oranges, Peanut, O-Stand. Good lord. And Generic is off to caves.
Generic going to caves.
Charles, I believe, has cleared caves pretty well, so... Charles has probably got, like, Crypt Mausoleum to look at, maybe. Ugh. Neither of which are appealing options.
That is gross.
Oh, yeah. If you've made it this far in the YouTube video... Okay, so all the YouTube viewers, they're waiting to, like, get to the check and, like, get our reactions, right? If you got that far, please, God, you have to look at, like... there's gonna be, like, a couple, like, spikes in the video.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing. What charge? Well, there's just other crypt checks. You're not checking the whole crypt. Like, whatever.
I assume every YouTube comment is just gonna be the timestamp of getting Chimpy charged.
Yeah, some top comment needs to be just like all the timestamps of just like, oh my god.
The fact that there's a bonus game.
He's going to Japes.
that had Peanut, and then the fact that there's a Chimpy charge potion just in the wild is like unbelievable.
All right, time to put your money where your mouth is. Is it in Japes?
Oh,
my,
time for
no.
Charles.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, not like this.
Everyone.
Please look at your screen as Charles, for one moment, gets a single endorphin in his bloodstream.
Please.
Only for it to be swiftly dashed.
Please pay your respects to the mental.
Unbelievable, dude.
So, Japes, huh? Do we have Diddy or Lanky Metal, maybe? I feel like those are my favorite options at this point, but that's like almost like a meta read on just like how bad the seed has been this whole time.
Yeah.
He's thinking
You have
Diddy
to go
Metal.
for unlikely stuff at this point, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
Like the worse, the better.
if you are 2.5 hours in, and then you can maybe like read the lobby a little bit. Like if a bunch of people have finished by now, you're like, okay, I probably just like missed something obvious or something in the way to the other stuff. Or if like barely anyone's done, it's like, okay, I have to like actually take a look around now. Or I have to consider what would be like the most inconvenient spot for it to be, and I think Japes medals are probably some of the most inconvenient stuff you can even think of. No, it can't be Beetle Race. It is not Beetle Race. We have seen that it is not. I don't think we've seen the Rabbit Race though. If it's the Rabbit Race, then that's just
No, but we haven't seen other Beetle Race, Aztec.
Oh, Aztec Beetle Race. We don't have charge, so we can't do that.
We do.
Well, yeah, but I think that's I guess, but like, again, that's 2 unhinted items, which I think is a little bit too much. But maybe we're approaching that. We're approaching those worlds where it could be 2 unhinted items because it's just it's that bad a seed. If the thoughts creep into your mind, the dark thoughts, but don't let the dark thoughts win. Just trust your gut. 1 item to go.
The Diddy medal here is so gross.
It is coconut and diving locked, so you have to get those in the river, and then coconut to like knock open a hut, I think. And then there's like not vines, and you just have like the 5 at the start you have to go scoop up. We certainly are approaching that world, but I don't think we're quite there yet. Consider that the world where it's like also charge lock is exactly 1 check at this point. It is exactly the Aztec Beetle Race.
Yeah.
Every other world is more like, or the other world is like infinite, is like 10x more likely, right? If there's 10 checks that it could be that is in the Aztec Beetle Race, then it's 10 times more likely it's not double unhinted. Japes Diddy Medal. Is this your card? I know you're gonna go to the start of the level.
Is this your card?
Yeah.
I'm starting to think we're pretty bad magicians. We've asked this 50 times.
We had some good calls. But then our career crashed and burned.
You know, I said Jack of Spades, and there were 7 of Hearts, and if you think about it, it's pretty close.
You squid, yeah. James Diddy middle. Come on.
All right. Come on.
Come on.
Oh
my God. Oh my God. That's so mean. That's like the most toxic placement you can think of. You get Diddy so late, and as soon as you get Diddy, you bail. Like, why would you stick around and get his medal instantly? That doesn't make any sense.
That's so funny.
That's so rude. Oh my.
Is this spoilers for us to check if anyone else finished?
Sweet sassy molassie. Well, we're 2.5 hours in. Somebody better be done. Oh my God.
That's so bad. Like, yeah, who does that? Who would immediately whip around? Generic unloading a little bit to the rabbit, by the way, for the fans. We love that.
He's done it. He's done it. My God. He gave us one for the road. Oh.
Now, if I was Charles, I would run into this post-game interview with like a clipping mic. I would just be
I didn't care for this seed. Yeah, I don't think I cared for it either. It was pretty awesome up to this point. Like, until we realized that peanuts were in the wind, then the seed was pretty killer. And then it all just
everything was going great.
And then it all just came apart at the seams. Just a horribly inconvenient, like, planned-o bad location. Like, you get a Diddy and then you want to leave immediately, and then it's like, well, what are you gonna do? Your DDK rule is completely lampshaded by your rocket barrel location. Just everything in the game is on the path to it, which means your peanut is like horribly hard to find. So the only way you actually get the only way the seed isn't terrible is if you get specifically a Japes metal hint for peanuts. That's like the only way you get the seed. Either a Way of the Horde or a path hint for DDK rule. Without that, kind of hopeless. Pretty bad.
Very bad.
Not good. Unfavorable.
Yeah, it's one of the most open bingos I've seen in a bit. Just in terms of its like the negative information we had was so lacking. We really could not eliminate almost anything. Yeah, James Diddy metal is really gross. It's like not, especially again, depending on how much. I know a lot of people play this qualifier.
Maybe.
Play the settings a whole lot.
I think you're just thinking in terms of levels at this point. You're just like, okay, what can I do in this level, right? What can I do in Japes? I can do anything. All right, what could I even possibly try? And you're like, well, what about any metal? And you start considering the possibilities, you run through the numbers in your head, and you're like, maybe you could get there in the end. Or maybe at this point you actually just like take 20 seconds to break up the calculator. Like, it might actually be worth it.
Yeah.
Just to like know for sure, no, I'm not leaving this behind. We're good.
Because when you're going fast and you're just like thinking of things quickly, I think it's very reasonable to just go like, I don't think I can. Oh my God, that is not a lot of feathers. Be careful.
Well, good news is everyone hated the seed, I think. So
Oh, it's just homing at me as feathers. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, wait, am I getting gaslit? Look, it's been a 2.5 hour seed.
Right, shout out to the people shout out to all the people who dodged the seed in the qualifiers. Just like anyone who couldn't make this one for whatever reason, you probably dodged. This is a pretty strong contender for the worst qualifier seed we're going to see. This seed is really bad. Like, you cannot concoct a better casino for this one. Like, a late Kong and a move that is completely lampshaded by your hints. Just completely and utterly. In a horrible location. It's just as bad as it comes. Like, you can't conjure a worse one than this, I think. There's no negative information to work off of, or practically none. In fact, your negative information actively leads you away from the level it's in, which is horrendous. Like, imagine if you didn't know that Slam wasn't the Diddy K roll. You might be like, well, I guess Japes is fair game, because most of the Slam checks are fair game. Horrible. Heinous. But, nevertheless, CharlesJarls is on his last toe in K. Rool, and he will escape the seat with his life. I can't say many people...
I would not be shocked if we... I would not be surprised if we didn't see a lot of DNFs out of the seat.
We had no finishers by 2 hours. I'll say that much.
That's crazy.
Madness. In a lobby this large, that is madness. In a lobby with this many people, it's madness. Utterly unhinged. But, nevertheless, Charles outduns and finishes up with a time of 2:37.23 for 6th place. Whew. Our winning time is a 2:06.07 by Commissioner. Quite the finish. Followed up with Connor75 at a 2:16.12. So, 10 minutes later. And then you add another 4 minutes for Eternal to 2:20.27. And another 3 minutes for Psych, 2:23.41. Add another 5 minutes for Mumbo at 2:29. And another 8 minutes for Charles. Huge gaps between everything. Madness. Utter madness. We're going to rope him in, and we're going to see what he has to say. Hello, Charles. How are you doing, Chief?
Hello. Oh, that was bad.
All right, GG's.
All right.
That was real bad. Yep, great. Thanks for the interview. That's all we needed to say.
Just wanted to confirm. Just wanted to make sure.
Yep, that was real bad. I struggle to think of a more diabolical way to construct a casino.
I mean, Gates was mostly dead. Pretty much.
Right? That's why it's so mean. Like, so many peanut checks are off the table because you're looking for peanut. Red Slam is negative infoed out, so your level 7 checks are gone. You've seen a ton of japes already. It would pretty much have to be exactly like Diddy Metal or Lanky Metal. Oh, man.
I fumbled Vines a little bit because I forgot to write down where I got it, so I panicked a little bit.
Which one?
For the slam.
Oh, the slam.
Vines for the slam in japes. So I was a little bit confused about that one, but it didn't matter much because you had to casino anyway, but...
Yeah.
Luck didn't go my way for that one, anyway.
To be honest, I don't think the luck went anyone's way. It's just an absolute mess of a seed. Because you were at it for like almost an hour, probably, just digging up the rest of the world. Was Japes your last level?
I had a few checks in Aztecs left, then like Rabbit Race in Forest, then I think that's pretty much it.
Oh, so you did leave the Rabbit Race behind, okay. We were thinking like, he didn't check the Rabbit Race, maybe he's just like too far to the way or something.
With trombone and sprint, I mean...
Yeah, that's true. You did start with both of them, but... Well, because you started with both of them, they both were still unhinted as of yet, so it's just... Oh. Frightening. Disastrous. Calamitous. And Generic is still in the mud. He's still fighting the good fight. I think he's cleared out... He's clearing out caves now. I think he's cleared out Castle. He's cleared out Galleon. Oh man, the people who go 1 to 7 are screwed because Japes is 7. Oh my, just everything about this casino is horrible. Everything about it is awful. Because you get Diddy and Japes, and you're like, great, I'm done here, and you bail, and you don't think to, oh, I should just go stop everything and do his metal for no reason.
Yeah.
Just, oh.
Charles, I do want to ask, what was the live Charles reaction to 2 specific moments? One being the bonus barrel in Galleon that required peanuts, and the other being Chimpy Charge.
I mean, I figured it had to be charged because else more people would be done.
That's true.
That's probably a check you do on your way into Japes, because you were kind of low on GPs, I think. I should have done it, but
you probably won't have barrels at that point. I guess you could have barrels if you went back for the treasure chest, but picking out where barrels was really we had a really tough time with that because we were like, well, okay, maybe it's like in the surroundings, and we didn't believe the Vines hint. Well, maybe it's there. Maybe it's Mini Monkey Lock, and maybe Mini plus Vines, or Mini plus Vines plus, I don't know, like Pineapple or something. That was weird, but
yeah.
I don't think you had any problems with that. You were like, yep, Mini, let's go, boom.
I mean, Vines gave me a little bit problem because I didn't write down where I got it.
Oh.
But then I figured, oh, it has to be barrels, mini luck somewhere. So.
Mm-hmm.
And hype chest is where you go.
Where you go for the mini stuff. That's true. Worked out pretty well. Whew.
Horrifying seed.
Yeah, there's really not too much to say. I think the peanut minigame in Diddy 5 Worship was just probably the most devastated I've been seeing any minigame ever. That one was absolutely crushing.
That has to be O-stand, right?
Just wanted to... Yeah, it's probably like O-stand or oranges or something. I don't know what the matching game...
I think oranges matching game. And then there was...
Do we have Ammo Belt 2 yet?
Yeah, it's probably Spring Bell on Creme. That was a potion, but the Creme was foolish.
Ooh, I missed that one. Nice. So yeah. Wow. So that means that... that means that peanut minigame was like a 1 in 3 to be peanut. And then it just decided, nah. Oh, ship was O-stand? Alright. Oh, good lord. I'm sure somebody checked it later.
This is like a ton of people came out for this qualifier today. We're at over 30 players.
I've never seen this many DNFs in a qualifier seed. There are five DNFs. No names, but like that's a lot out of a competitive lobby where like your points matter. Like these are your placings matter for seeding purposes in the tourney. You do drop your worst rounds, so you don't just want to like throw away seeds willy-nilly. And yet these people are just throwing away the seed. Just put it in the dumpster. Forget about it. Oh, brother. Well. Good news, the next one can't be any worse. Right? Right, guys?
This is about as bad as it gets. This is pretty unlikely, I think.
Ammo Belt 2. Son of a gun. Yowza. Is that a challenge? No, it is not a challenge. Do not make worse seeds.
I'm with you in
I wholeheartedly
qualifiers so far.
I wholeheartedly believe that this will be the worst qualifier. I said it. There you go. It's all uphill from here. Or it's all downhill from here. Downhill, downhill, downhill. No, wrong way.
It's uphill both ways in the snow.
Right in the childhood. Oh, dear. Yeah, I mean, man, we saw it all, didn't we? We saw the spider boss. We saw... Gotta look at the spider boss. Seen the beetle race.
Game.
Oh. Ooh.
We started feeling it. We were calling out, and at some point we're just like, oh, we're just doing the bad checks now. Now we're just doing the actively horrible checks. We're doing a bad game. Let's go.
I kind of figured out when we were like 150 in, 1 hour 50. It has to be in a really bad check, so I started doing like kegs,
Yeah.
fireballs, and all those weird ones.
No kidding. I mean, yeah, at this point, it's just kind of one of those just, well, I guess I just gotta full clear the game, I guess, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Got nothing to do but play the game. Speaking of kegs, that is what Generic's doing right now. I feel bad for Generic, man. They could not finish for another 30 minutes. Like,
I think he's not that far off. He's digging through forest. He's digging through forest now. He's gone through Galleon. He's gone through, I think, factory. He's gone through castle. He's gone through caves. I think he's in the same boat where now he has to pick between Aztec and Japes. I think he may have more of Aztec to do, so he might do that. But he could just pick Japes and be off to the races. I think he's on the path to getting out of here. But unfortunately, we also do got to get out of here because we have the people are going to look at this YouTube video length and be like, "What happened here?" So I'm afraid we may have to wrap this one up.
Thank you all for coming to our record-breaking DK Randomizer qualifier round.
Yep,
we're trying something new to get longer YouTube videos.
Yeah, we're trying something new. Get some some bonus content for you out here by making the worst seed of all time. I don't think we're gonna get another seed with an average top 5 in like the 215 range. There's no way.
215 range and very spaced out.
Oh, yeah. Brutal. But, you know, if you want to see that and be the YouTube commenter that points out all the insane reactions that happen just all over the place. Whew. Make sure you're following us on YouTube, on DK64 Speedruns. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. You say the same thing every time, you know. If you want to see more qualifiers, because, oh boy, there's more qualifiers. There are 15 qualifiers. This is only 3. This is only number 3. 12 more to go. Holy smokes. You want to be checking out discord.dk64randomizer.com for all the news and hotness. I think the next one's on Tuesday.
Sounds right.
Is it a Tuesday evening?
Tomorrow.
Oh my. Bone's going for the world tour.
Yeah, that was need some money. Yeah, speaking of, I hope you've all enjoyed the dulcet tones of me and Elrock yapping over this 2.5 hour long seed.
Yapping, crashing out, you know, a little bit of everything.
A little bit of crashing out, a little bit of joking. I hope you've all enjoyed the vibes on this lovely Sunday afternoon.
Yeah. And we'll leave it with what comes out of the matching game, and the rabbit has nothing, of course. Why would he? What's our matching game got us? Well, one for the road before we sign off. It's oranges.
Heck yeah.
Which leaves us...
Now we can do
Is
Diddy
that everything?
Cabin, thank God.
I think that's everything, man.
The bean and Nintendo coin I didn't find. I might have stumbled on the Nintendo coin.
Oh, we know where the bean is. The bean is Castle Diddy Medal.
The Nintendo coin is actually on Cranky Galleon shop, I think. It's like right there.
Oh. Yeesh. No. Unbelievable. Bones, it's been a pleasure.
It's been an absolute pleasure, Elrock. Thank you all very much for watching.
Catch you on the next one. Morning.
Morning.
Morning.